a nice positive way to start this off. So I say let's jump back into the campaign. And that's the ram. I don't see a ranch. I don't see a ranch, and I'm a little disappointed about this. So we did this one. So it was World 1. Extinction. Now everyone is extinct and dead. Not really. And then we did... Wait, is Annihilation World 2, I surmise? So I'm assuming that means, yeah. So I guess they're not numbered. But that was weird. Like when you try to, if you try to move while it's loading. Oh, it gets all shaky. That's weird. Yeah. It like locks you in while it's loading the little loading bar. Okay. So we just have to know this is the second level. And it's weird that we've already done a bunch of these. Yeah, I thought we only did like the first one. But turns out we've done a whole bunch. Look at that. We did about half of this level. Pretty good. We got Shock Valve. We got Ogasa. What's up, friends? Chili cheese Fritos. That's a very good source of your power. Chili cheese Fritos. I haven't had Fritos in a long time. I used to love them as a kid, but I haven't had them in a long time. When it comes to the Frito-Lay company, I'm more of a Tostitos guy. I'm more of a Tostitos guy because they work really well for like as like a nice like fairly like, you know, not super busy chip that works well as like dipping in salsa. Because chips and salsa is my favorite. That's my favorite snack in the widest of worlds. If in the future, and if you find yourself in a Super Hobbit themed trivia contest that will never happen, and that trivia question comes up, now you know. Now you know. Alex has a weakness for chips and salsa. All right, off to the ram. To the ram. Let's freaking do it up. Is it enter? Oh, there we go. Oop, that's weird. You have to like click it. Oh, so it's weird. I don't have a cursor right now. You have to click. Right click. Enter. Space. Oh God, is it? You know, the menu got like broken that one time. I think the menu got broken again. It's like, how do you? It's like, yeah, I see that. Like, it's like the crosshair thing, which is kind of cool. Here, maybe I click and hold. No, that's not it. Right click. If you hold right click, you get the cursor. But you, oh, I think I did it. I think I did it. Oh, okay. Jesus, it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre the way that the menus sometimes do or do not function. I mean, the game just came out like 4 or 5 days ago. Well, actually, no, the game actually has been out for a while. It just had an update recently. Yeah, lots of corn. Lots of corn. And you know, as an Illinois boy, love me some corn. How did I get here? I have a hard time seeing myself having enough of an ego and or having anybody who enough people who would give a shit to make a me things trivia like something, and even a possibility. It's a funny thing to imagine, but it's just like this is ridiculous. It's a funny ridiculous thing to imagine, but ridiculous no less. By the way, do we have zero gravity? Is that what's going on here? The Ram Ranch. Oh my God. Oh wait, no, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Wait, is it okay though? Oh, I don't know. I kind of like having... Oh, it's because the controller's plugged in. That's why it's being so weird. Yeah, I just don't have a mouse. It's because the controller's plugged in. Heck. I wonder... Actually, hold on. What if I just do this? Yeah, give me 1 sec. Do I have a mouse back? No, I do not. We have to quit the game. Oh, and I don't know how to do that. All right, we're gonna Alt F4 it. Alt F4 it. Yeah, I think that's the issue. It was, for some reason, it always bugs me when games do this. Sometimes games will be like, this person has a controller and a mouse plugged in. What we could do is wait for the first input and assign that as the input device we went to wait for. We like want to prioritize, or we'll just default to the gamepad for some reason. Although, you know, what possibly happened there is that it was picking up not so much the controller, it's possible it was picking up the GameCube adapter itself as a controller, because sometimes the adapter, when that is considered a controller, it has like constant inputs. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's not super the game's fault. Maybe it's just because it's not really expecting something like a GameCube controller adapter thing to be happening. Regardless, oh, I have a cursor again. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Oh no, yeah. But also, yes, I'm always down for talking heads jokes. Yes. Although I will confess, I do like what's that song? Not Stop Making Sense. I know like the lyrics. Water flowing underground. Same as it ever was. No, that's not the name of the song. But anyway, I like that song. Once in a Lifetime. There we go. Yeah, I like that song, but it's not my favoritist. Same with Burning Down the House. That's like the big radio song. I don't really like that song. All the really fun Talking Head songs that I love are the ones that you never hear in like on the radio. They're they're the concert staples, but yeah, they're not like the big radio hits, which is a shame because like I'll hear Talking Heads and I'm like, oh cool, and I'll listen and I'll go, I don't really like this one though. So I think I'm just picky. The Kermit the Frog? No, I have not actually. I've seen him with the suit though. I've seen him with the big old suit, and I've seen like actually maybe I have seen the video because now that I think about it, because I have like a visual recollection of like his little dance that he does, and yeah, just him being the big suit. I think I maybe have like a couple recollections. Talk about zero gravity. I don't have any tools that are about zero gravity. I just gotta break these thingies. We got Johnson in the house. Real humans made out of real meat. It's all meat. Yes, underneath the clothes, more meat. It's all meat. So this must be the zero gravity field we've heard so much about, by the way. We heard that there was like a zero gravity thingy. I think we have to do... Well, let's see. We have the horizontal hinges. The first thing that comes to mind is that I just gotta build something that can like hinge in such a way that builds around these guys. Because yeah, woo. All right, you click. You click. You have to click and drag. Clicking and dragging does the camera. Does the camera stuff. We have thrusters though. Well, let's see. Okay, it's one of these then. Maybe then... Maybe it'll be more obvious once we get into this, but maybe we don't have to like reach over here to make the anti-gravity happen. Maybe there's already some kind of anti-gravity shenanigans happening on its own. So let's do this. Ultra heavy cube. Oh, not on the side though. Can we do a connector on the side? Yes. So I'm assuming we'll want to do... Oops. Something along this line here. Yeah, we can rotate. Except we're gonna want it to... If I can just do a bunch of these. I mean, I can do like little right turns. Okay, yeah, we're gonna want this to go the other way then. I could just do one of these then. I wanted to rotate it the other way. Is that not possible? Yes, it is not. This is what I was thinking is that, oh, can I just like flip it 90 degrees the other direction? Yes, it is a very good video, yeah. Because you actually posted it a while back ago, so one of my friends, my buddy Rob mentioned it. And I think he mentioned it in the Discord server, and then you were like, oh shit, I posted that years ago, and I had completely forgotten it. I had erased it from my memory banks, or I somehow missed it. But yeah, then I watched it. This was like 6 or so months ago, and it's a fun video. Yeah, I recognize like one of the guys, because he's the comedian from the Cash Cab show that I used to watch way back in the day. Let's do this. I think we have enough of these. We have a number of these little connector fellas. So maybe we're expected to do like a few of these things. I can't reach underneath here. At least I don't have a way to flip the camera underneath to build underneath. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can just kind of build some wobbly things And then attach thrusters. Oh, you know what? Again, I was hoping I could tilt it upwards. Okay, never mind. Thrusters don't make sense to me. Let's just do this. Let's just like build some shit and just see what we can do. Because I'm not quite clear on what we're expected to do with this zero gravity feature, or if the zero gravity feature is even available here, or if we have to like reach it somehow. Like, is it just available right now just for funsies? Actually, don't put it out. Like here. All right. So yeah, that just a quick test to see how this is supposed to go. All right. So of course, you can turn them off and on at will. It looks like they don't run out of fuel or anything. So, how's about this then? Oh, I said clear, but it didn't give me my points back. That's weird. Okay. Can I clear? Okay. Let's see. There's got to be a button. I'd hate to have to click restart level every time. Isn't there a button I can press? I remember clicking it a whole bunch by accident last time. Where I kept accidentally resetting the whole map. Undo. Or delete for restart. Okay. There we go. That's what I like to see. So maybe then... Do I have to be... Yeah, I'm almost thinking like, do I just build some stuff that can fly around then? If I can like attach a couple thrusters to something, but it still has to attach to this guy. So I need to build something elaborate that I can kind of control to go these two directions. So let's build up. Probably do some heavy pieces. Yeah, it's almost like we need to build like a vertebrae. Like a vertebrae that can like kind of bend around, I think. So I guess it doesn't really matter which direction. Except this has to, yeah, it has to kind of flow, I guess left to right, I suppose. I suppose the heavy things can be at the bottom. And then the lighter ones will be the ones that... The lighter ones be the flails, I think, is the idea. That'll flail about. Although... Well, yeah, let's just keep going up. I mean, this is sort of gonna line up, not exactly. Okay, so out of curiosity, I already just attach some thrusters to either direction. We can just control them at will. What does this currently look like? Oh, it never... I never actually attached it. I forgot the heavy blocks don't attach. Also, I don't like how when you clear it, it like removes everything forever. You have to do a hard reset. That's a little weird. All right, so that's my bad. Maybe I should do these first then. So would I have any reason to do separate? I don't think you do separate ones. I think it's gonna be just one. That'd be right on the tip. Would I have any benefit to build on the edge there? I don't think so. Yeah, so that's the thing. So that needs to be attached to the bottom there, but these don't have to be attached with a connector. That is, they kind of attach on their own. Whoops. So same basic idea as earlier. Okay, and then this seems excessive. This seems like it's going to be so high. Although I guess the idea is it needs to reach all the way around. I don't know. I'm not so convinced. This is almost like I just want to see how this is going to behave. It might behave like hilarious. This might be just funny. This might just be entertaining, which is enough. It only needs to be funny. We got Plague in 2D over on YouTube, by the way. What's up, bud? Let's try this. Let's say, can I like have this escape? All right, so I think we have a okay idea. And then you kind of, oh, I think I just broke myself. Yeah, so I have to kind of control, I have to be smart about how I control it. But even if I was being smart, there's, we're just a little bit off kilter. There needs to be like a chunk at the end. Yeah, we can like sort of bang into some of it. There needs to be a chunk at the end. Like a flail, like a spiked ball, like a flail or a mace at the end to obliterate that shit. Cause yeah, it's gonna miss on its own. So that tells me that might be what the ultra heavy cubes come in clutch for. So maybe, yeah, we use like the lighter connectors at the start then. So I think the start is about the same. And then I think we need to go a little bit higher because it's going to have to eventually like reach all the way to the bottom. Let's keep going up for a bit. And then when it gets to like 4. Now I have a bunch of hinges up. I guess I could do like just a think about this. Is there any benefit to stacking them like think if there's like if there's really any difference. I'm more thinking about like could they get stuck on something that I don't want them to get stuck on? Because they're gonna need to reach. Actually, yeah, that's maybe more the issue. I don't even need them to reach forward at all. I need them to reach backwards. Like this. Oh, it's a little bit off kilter. Not that it's got to be perfect. I mean, this is still kind of feeling like a trial run. Something like that. I'd actually rather put that underneath if possible. So yeah, I'm thinking we put these on either of these sides. Because these still need to be the directions to pilot things. Yeah, I don't like how it's kind of curling like that. So you have to like kind of babysit it a little bit. But yeah. Now it does reach. Oop, too much juice. That's the thing too, it's really easy for me to lose track of which one is which. Yeah, we got that one. It's a little bit inelegant. Now the problem is that one's gonna float away from us, I think. Actually, yeah, keep going that way. Yeah, we have to break. Oh yeah, so it has to be kind of a swift motion. Maybe. Let's do this. What was it? Z undo? Oh, I just pressed the delete button. Crap. What's the undo button? Because I want to like go back to the previous, the previous state before I hit the enter button. Yeah, Z was supposed to be undo. Restart. Yeah, restart just clears everything. I thought there was a way to go back to just before you started. Or just before you hit the go button. Like, basically just undoes the go click. Revert. I think it's revert. I was trying it earlier, but maybe I wasn't. Maybe I was doing something not good enough. Yeah, revert. Okay, yeah. Well, sort of. Okay, revert clears everything. Well, okay. Well, I'll cross the bridge when I get there. So yeah, I'm thinking... Because all of these... Yeah, every single one has something in it. And we have to, like, hit down the middle. That's the thing, too. We're not even trying to get a 100% completion kind of thing. We're just trying to, like... We have to break all these little red fellas to beat the level. Like, it's not even a matter of we're trying to be a completionist. We cannot proceed until we at least take out the little red, the little red explodey boys. So, and yeah, we're definitely in. Yes, and I think the presence of this thing just means you have zero gravity. It's not like you have to get a certain distance close to this thing. It's just you're already there. You're already in zero gravity mode. So. It's a shame we're just a little bit off kilter. What I kind of want to do, I'm almost thinking about doing still something that branches off the middle. How I would need some way to like reach still kind of like behind. As I'm worried that doing like a single apparatus that like swings both directions, I'm worried that that's too gangly and it's like gonna be too hard to wrangle. So maybe what we'll do instead, I build up and then back, or do I build to the side and back? Thing about building to the side is that like we're gonna reach, you know, like right here, which is nice, but then I don't have like an easy, I'd have to go up and also down, so maybe it's a little bit easier. Problem is too, well actually what if I did this? And maybe something like that. Yeah, let's try like a two-pronged approach. Do I also want to, maybe I want to limit how much is bendable? Maybe I want like the base to be like fairly solid. Oh right, we have to up here to be kind of solid before we start branching out. I don't know if we're gonna have enough room for this though, or enough pieces for this. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. That's probably enough for kind of what I'm thinking here. Yeah, that attaches on its own. In fact, maybe what I could just do is proceed to stack these. Is that gonna reach? I'm not so sure that it will. But let's see. Because again, we just need to kind of reach back a ways. Always, I frequently just kind of click one half space away from where I should be. I worry it's gonna be too bendy and weird. You know, I worry that it's just gonna. Maybe if we put the thrusters more to the middle. I don't know. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't feel very confident. Also, because they're so close. Yeah, they're not gonna be. Maybe they don't have to be perfectly like symmetrical necessarily. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That it's like, yes, it's less silly, but yeah, now I have less control over it. This one, honestly, yeah, even so, I couldn't reach the bottom. So let's start from the fresh. I think it has to be just a single unit. I think it has to be just a single unit. And yeah, I can't build down, and I'm not convinced that building starting here would be worth it. I've yet to see a compelling argument for building from like outward like that. Now, if I'm truly without any ideas, we do have the show hint on. So we're not without some options for asking for a lifeline. Do I want to keep with the idea of having like a solid base? Or no? Maybe just one more attempt at that approach and see how far we can go with it. I think just those is enough. And then we say, and I don't think we get much by rotating. In fact, we don't want to rotate that way. That we definitely don't want that. Then we start to alternate. Yeah, we're still gonna need some kind of way to kind of reach behind. All right, so then from here, do I want to rotate these? I don't know if it really makes too much of a difference. I think what I would then do is I would say, so I've got a couple extra these guys. I guess I hadn't thought about those. I mean, I guess I could have given this a little bit more length if need be. I'll just attach them for some extra weight. I feel like that was probably a waste. Now, I wonder if I could put the thrusters on this guy to put it up here. Let's try on these ones here. And I also don't have to put them, I could put them on, like, kind of as a half step removed if need be. Oh, it already started? It's a little bit weird. Now, in that particular case, that actually worked out well. But yeah, some of them are gonna get away from us, unfortunately. And I can't quite reach. Oh, it's because I'm wrapping around myself. So now I have to unwrap. But yeah, they're already getting away from me. Unless they'll eventually break on their own. Kinda? They kinda did? Yeah, maybe it's implied that they will eventually on their own. Alright, so we have to kind of babysit this now. This is a weird one. Making a space mace. Or not space mace, a physics mace thing. You almost have to time it. Wait, can I just, oh, I can use the buttons on my keyboard. That's a lot easier. Oh, am I gonna break this? Get out of there, get out of there. I don't want it to get broken. Oh, I think we're unable to reach some of them. Yeah, I think they've gotten too far away from us. It's all right. So it says V is undo. Okay, V. Maybe I say clear first. Here we go. Back to last move. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So I think I need to make this even more taller. A little bit taller and maybe also a baller. Do the alternating that we were doing last time. And I'm a little bit concerned. I'm concerned that my lack of specialization with the connectors is going to come back to bite me. Say these should connect, right? Yeah, I'm not finding a very good use for the connectors. Maybe what I'm expected to do is something that involves the connectors and the base. Maybe the base needs to be thicker. Maybe I need to have a more girthy base. And less of a flail kind of thing like this here. Oops. That there and that there. Weird how one of them just kind of started activating last time. All right, well, we got... Oh, it broke. It done broke. Yep. All right, so how did we do this last time? I just want to go back to the previous input. And there's not a button for that? I really thought there was. If I hit R, it's going to clear the whole thing. I was thinking it would be Z, but Z does not work. Maybe U? I'll try that one. I don't want restart. I also don't want revert, because those seem to do the same thing. So I think I say... Yeah, that doesn't work. Z doesn't work. Alright, so I say clear. And then I just have to accept that there was no other pieces left. Yeah. It's a little weird. I'm not the biggest fan of some of the UI things this game throws at you. But anyway, let's try this again, but with a more controlled approach. I think I just kind of went full tilt. God, I do the thing where I keep forgetting what the buttons are. Because I get all twisted around. Oh god. Yeah, this is really hard to control. I've created a monster. Alright, go the other way, go the other way. That was a good, confident destruction of that one there. Oh, so yeah, keep the party going. Wait, we do, yeah, we have to pump the brakes here because we will break ourselves. I was told to check myself before I wreck myself. Now, to be clear, I can just get this one over here. I think, well, I don't know, these are all just kind of floating. 'Cause yeah, a lot of them we bopped enough. Oh no, I missed. Oh no, wrong direction. Don't break. This is really tough. This is a worthy challenge. Okay, that one's too far away. I think this might be a lost cause. As that's just gonna float forever. We can still hit this one. Well, the word "can" is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Oh boy, yeah. All right, that's a shame. Yeah, so those three weren't happening. Hey, what's up, Hydro Robots? Yeah, it's a good one. There's how many worlds are there? Eight worlds, and this is just we're halfway through World 2, and they're already throwing some pretty spicy challenges at us, or at least I think it's spicy. Maybe I'm just a big dum-dum. I think it's a challenge for sure. I almost wonder if I need to... I almost wonder if the original approach that we had was a little bit nicer. I'm still unclear of... We have cubes, like the heavy cubes and the connectors. I almost wonder if maybe we should put the cubes further up. If that would like weigh down the thrusters more. Originally I was thinking we want a heavy base, but maybe maybe like some counterweights, maybe not counterweights, but some weights nearer the thrusters will make it less gangly. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Putting both on one side. I was also wondering that. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Because on the one hand, being able to control one or the other is nice, but yeah, maybe if we have a confident start, just full tilt one direction. Just full tilt one direction. Because yeah, if we can just have a controlled circle, that'd be real nice. That'd be real nice, yeah. No, we haven't. I've toyed with it, but I haven't fully committed to it yet. I keep getting scared that I need full control. I'm a control freak. So let's try a combination of those two things. Let's do the lighter pieces at the bottom. And then also, yeah, if we can have like a really strong start that we know is sending us on the right trajectory, just full send with both thrusters in that one direction, and just do one swift motion. That would be the the cleanest and I would say probably even preferred approach. Because yeah, trying to time it with two different kind of direction thrusters is pretty tough. It's pretty tough. It's also kind of hard to tell how far up we're expected to go. I'm assuming that this is enough. From here we go. Boop. Boop. Whoops. I'd maybe even do something like that. Give us a little bit more oomph. A little bit more oomph. I've not played Besiege, but I thought of this game, of that game when I first saw this game. I was like, yeah, this is Besiege, but with like more with less gravity, I guess. With less gravity and like, I don't know, more Besiege, but more philosophy. More like less real life scenarios and more hypothetical scenario. Hypothetical, I guess it's all hypothetical, but like more like just puzzle challenges, as opposed to break this potentially this structure that looks like it could have been man-made. I think maybe those two right there. Are in both. Is it enough? Oh shit, maybe we should put the metal pieces. Maybe we need to bulk up the middle. Well, except no, we need the top. We need the top to be able to reach those other pieces. I think we've got the right idea. These are unfortunately gonna fly off into space forever, but not reach the kill plane. That one's good. That one might. I'm not so sure about this one though. Could just wait around for a little bit. But I think they're gonna want us to. That's all right. I can turn that thing off as it's snaking around itself. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and go back to the last move. I think we got the right kind of idea. I'm also glad that we put the. I think this was. I think both things are good. I think Ryan's idea of just committing, just a full commit with thrusters to one side is probably the way to go, and also putting the heavy pieces really in the middle and in the top areas, since that gives us the ability to have that these metal pieces be like part of the battering ram. I could put them down a little bit lower, see if that would help. I don't think this needs a lot more leverage necessarily. I could also, I want to like move this and give this a little bit more oomph. Just a little bit more oomph. I don't know if we were lacking oomph, but I'm never one to look an oomph horse in the mouth. And we're still kind of like swinging. I'm thinking what we need to do is maybe just aim the other direction. It seems like the issue is we're bending one direction as we begin to swing. It's almost like this needs to be on the opposite side. Although that might just be a response to the weight that is on that side. So now that this is happening, yeah, that's just a... Okay. So we need to have something in place to accommodate for that kind of leaning, that happens just, you know, because due to physics. Due to physics doing physicsy things. So we could do... I mean, I could just kind of... what I could even do... something like this. I'm sure this is still the same direction. Do like little half steps, maybe? Maybe I should have done that from the get-go. I was a little bit worried that would make it... yeah, make it kind of... like, make it too fragile. Oh wait, we need to, yeah. So this is this part, there we go. I could go further down if need be, but I figure we'll start here. It's like there's we're able to get that first half pretty well, but then by the time we wrap back around, we've lost some lateral. So what if I turn it off? Well, yeah, it's pretty much you have to get that first swipe. I could turn it back on, obviously, but yeah, not much else. I can maybe get that one. I kind of tapped it. A little love tap there. Okay. Next, last move. So we need some kind of what? Yeah. So the issue is, yeah, the issue is getting that upswing, getting the backswing. Maybe need to reconsider. Maybe I just need to spread out the heavier pieces. Hey, what's up, Farsight? Yeah, maybe more rigidity in the middle. Yeah, maybe we just need to like spread the middle pieces out a little bit more. It's possible that we don't really need the whole counterweight situation as much as I thought we did. At the tip, that is, like on the second half. As I was thinking, like, oh yeah, that will allow the middle section to be, or at least that kind of top section, the top half of the middle section, I guess, to be used as like part of the piece that smacks into this guy. We could try more, yeah, we could try some more rigidity. We could try that. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, so maybe after here, we could try like some metal fellas and intersperse. We might even save some metal, some heavy pieces to the end, maybe. Gets us to 4. I think we need to go, yeah, a little bit higher, So I'd probably do the 2 of these here. See if that's enough. Maybe even put the 2 thrusters on the lighter pieces there. Yeah, some rigidity in the midsection. I'm wondering if I should put those thrusters higher up. We'll just try it once. Is that rigidity gonna be enough? Yeah, it's like we're shooting too far. We're shooting too far, too deep into this angle. Yeah, see, and then look at that, it almost kind of normalizes almost. Like I needed that the first time, so now it's actually gonna bring some, it's gonna hit some of them on the second time around. And then it's gonna actually get stuck. Oh no, it's like going through itself. And that's funny. It's weird too, because if we left this going for like half an hour, some of these, like this one's eventually gonna go out into space. This one's gonna hit the kill plane too. So like these are out of here. That one maybe eventually, but this one's like, we need this one to get got. As it's just gonna float there. And maybe it'll eventually start to kind of float towards the kill plane. But it could take forever, and yeah, I'm not sure why this one's taking so long. So we need to accommodate for that somehow. Maybe I just do kind of what I was originally kind of leaning towards, but the opposite direction. A few turns ago, where I started to kind of do half steps to the right. Maybe I just do a couple half steps to the left. But only like for these last couple pieces. Little half step. This might be a hack. This might be, not to say I'm hacking the game, but like to say that I'm a third-rate hack for trying this. So like this might be a, this might not be solving the underlying problem. It's just like a band-aid. Oh, whoops, except I still need, right, my bad. These still need to go this way. Yeah, that's the thing though. This placement might just go ahead and fuck completely up. Well, I don't know. You know what? It might even, I'm not gonna naysay myself. Let's try it. And then I'll naysay it when it fails. Alright, so we're all, alright, so I swung too far. But, I mean, the pieces that it smacks, it fucking obliterates. Wait. Jesus. Almost. Almost. I think we just gotta make a couple adjustments and I think we're in. A little backwards at the bottom. Let's go ahead and go back. So we just gotta make a couple adjustments. Yeah, backwards at the bottom and then straight up. Yeah, build backwards to the back. So were you thinking something like doing something like this maybe a little bit earlier on? Because that would also probably get like some kind of way to like counterbalance this curve that inevitably happens. Because yeah, the arm definitely throws us off. Because yeah, the unfortunate thing is that here, if I delete like a thingy, if I delete a thingy, it's a bummer because actually I guess I'd have to clear the whole thing. You have to build onto, like, the first square has to be completely on the yellow. So if that square weren't there, I might be able to put, like, that's kind of hard to show. There might be a way for me to put, like, maybe a square a half step towards the camera. Right now, I might be able to move this whole thing a half step towards the camera, but I wouldn't be able to build on top of this guy, because that's the whole issue, is that we're just a little bit off center. Or not off center, but not lined up with this structure we're trying to destroy. So it kind of, they're already setting us up for, not only do you have to rotate around this thing in low gravity, but you also have to, like, accommodate for this weird physicsy shenanigans of, or not even physically, the placement. We have to accommodate for the placement. So it's like they're throwing a lot at us, which I appreciate. I appreciate them throwing a lot at us. I'm gonna make that move happen a little bit further down. So now let's think about this. Do I make it further down? Well, yes. Let's make it further down. But I'm not gonna go that much farther. In fact, I don't think I'm gonna go farther at all. I think I'm gonna go to the same depth, basically. Do the little backswing earlier on. Yeah, let's try it this far down. I'm basically, what I'm hoping is that I don't have to just delete the whole thing. It's like, oh, come on. It would take 8 seconds of right-clicking. So I think this is probably enough. Probably. And I think this gives us enough depth. Actually, well, I guess it doesn't really make a difference. In fact, this actually might be a little bit preferred. Gives us a little bit more length overall. Now the question is, do I put the thrusters on that side? I'm not so sure that I do. I'm gonna still put the thrusters on the base. We're just, that is exactly what we're doing here. That is precisely what we're doing. Right. There we go. Yeah. Unless it wraps back around and pulls a last-minute miracle. Not quite, not quite. So to be clear, I think I need to alter the thruster placement. So it's almost like it was getting shifted to the side. And I that's the other problem too with this kind of question mark shape. And I'm a little bit concerned that we're gonna have the opposite problem taking this approach, but we'll try it. Well, I say that. That's a pretty good looking trajectory. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I think we missed one. Actually, did we? I think we did miss one. Oh, we also lost our guy. He just flew off to the sunset there. No, look. No, it did hit the kill point. Okay, so that did work. That did work, yeah. We not only killed all the little red fellas, but we also beheaded ourselves in the process. And I think that's probably pretty dang close, at least to a 100% completion. It was. That's exactly what it was. That's one where, yeah, if you break all the key pieces, you're probably going to be considered a 100% completion. So we got there. We got there. Also, oh, by the way, I saw Idol Robots. Whoosha! We got the dab from Idol Robots, and also Ultimax with the nut button. I got you, homie. Nut. There we go. Well, there we go. A modern day sig. That's right, bud. That's right. That's right. Appreciate the ideas and suggestions. Always down for ideas, especially with games like this. We all have to kind of put our heads together. Also, as a quick heads up, we did indeed just moments earlier build over 1,000 parts. Build over 1,000 parts. That was one of the achievements we were tracking for the Dare Drop challenge. So we got that one knocked out, which is nice. So easy peasy. Yeah, we called it a victory dab, and a victory nut. Get back to the main game screen. Yeah, just kind of want to show that off to really emphasize the fact that, yeah, we did build all 1,000 pieces that we needed. On to the next challenge, and we have more zero gravity for this one. What was the name for this level? I didn't see it. Orbital / free. That's kind of cool. Going to like free camera it. That's kind of neat. All right, so in fact, yeah, I'm going to say I want to go back to the map. I want to see what the name of this level is. Oh, okay, corner. All right. I'm thinking like sometimes the name can be important. We got zero gravity. So we have a bomb. Okay, so do I get to launch some bombs? Probably not. Probably not. Anything else I need to be aware of? So, do a connector. So we can't build off completely off that side. I'll just do one here. Now, the fact that we have thrusters, it's pretty obvious here. Even if I do like, oh, cool, let's just build a little bridge. Even if I do this, we're not going to get nearly close enough. What could we potentially propel? I can't build off of this. It's not like I can propel this to me. We're on this little corner piece here. What am I propelling? Unless, like... Oh, wait, there's something special about these blocks. What's special about these blocks? Is it that they don't... Well, actually, maybe I don't want the connectors. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe we, like, build some kind of delivery service. Some kind of explosion delivery service. We have 2 bombs and 4 thrusters. So, yeah, maybe what we do Let's think about this. I think the way these squares work is that they do not allow the connectors to get connected. So we can connect the connectors to our pieces, but we can't get it stuck to the floor. So something like that. Huh. There we go. Good enough, I guess. Because we just need to deliver this. Oh, it needs to go up, though. Well, actually, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Well, let's try. Let's try it. We're just trying to deliver 2 big old bombs this thing. So, yeah, the idea, hopefully, is to... Well, I mean, well, let's see. Let's see before I count or discount my chickens. So, oh, that's nice. You can see which one is which. All right, so yeah, 1. Do your thing first. Oh, the bombs didn't attach. That's fine. Oh, God. Oh, it's 5, 6. Okay. Well, we do it. I forgot which buttons did which and I panicked. So, in a fucked up way, there's some merit to this. There is some merit to this. That's weird. You can, like, do stuff. You can do stuff even after the first launch. Oh, because there's multiple moves. That's what it is. There's multiple moves now. It dead said I cleared it. I'm gonna... it wasn't satisfying to me, though. I want that satisfying... Yeah, you did it. You're a gamer kind of thing at the end. I want to feel like I did something. I want to feel like a cool homie. So I'm going to see if I can do this in a more elegant fashion. I want the game to say, you're a winner, and then give me a thumbs up. So... Also, I appreciate that that both bombs did not even make it. With some pieces left to spare, even. So, there's 1, and then yeah, 5 and 6 is explosion time. Here we go. Let's actually zoom out a little bit. So we're a little bit heavy. I feel pretty solid about that. I feel pretty good. Like, that was satisfying. That was a clear, and with some pieces left to go. That was just what I needed. Like I said, you got 99%. Ah, call it a 100. It's fine. It's fine. So that was to introduce to us the idea of stuff you can just launch. Now it's like the thing they always do in Nintendo games or Mario games. Here's a new concept. Here's a low-hanging fruit. Okay, now you get to like do weird shit with that concept. Also, flying submarine bird things down there. All right, sure enough. Oh boy, there's a whole lot happening here. Also, I appreciate the vaguely, like, is this a factory? Is this a facility? Is this just, is it alive? Is it like a biomechanical MC Escher, not MC Escher, HR Giger thing? Well, never mind. There's no giant robot penises impregnating biomechanical tortured space alien creature thing. So no, this is not HR Giger. But yeah, like, the fuck is this world? It's so I don't know, surreal. It's cool, but yeah, very surreal. Heavy beams. Yeah, so we could have multiple moves to launch things. This is a big one for sure. Nothing behind it. So I'm thinking we're probably going to want to have I don't know how many moves they're gonna give us. But at least 2 sections, at least 2 builds. We have how many? We have 2 bombs though. I'm thinking as long as we take out these bottom pieces, I think the idea is that that is raised up a little bit. Man, it'd be really cool to just build an extremely long boy. Just one long fella. Just kind of power through all these. That sounds extremely silly, which means I should definitely try that. Just one long boy. Like Tetris all over again. We could even like double up. Even do like, even give him space. An extra girthy long boy. Except no, that we would not ever. Yeah, I would need it. We need to go all the way. We need to go full tilt with this if we wish to take this approach. No, I don't expect this to like work, but it's gonna look funny, and this is gonna be an exploratory, try it out and then see what we can learn from it kind of approach. So extremely long. I don't have a use yet for the cubes. Wish we had more thrusters. Thruster, but I hardly even know her. It's a little bit weird about. I guess the idea is that maybe it's because it's. Oh, it's because I'm rotating it. There we go. There we go. Where would the bombs go? I don't really want the bombs to explode. So maybe I'll put them at the... There we go. Put them on the back. This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work, but... Well... It looked cool, and it very quickly fucking obliterated those first 2 pieces. Maybe what we do is we send a torpedo first. So a torpedo with nothing else on it, just to break some walls down. There we go. You just click the little double arrow thing that brings it back. Bad piggies? I don't know what bad piggies is. Want some more robot penises? Don't we all? Don't we all? What if I just do this? What if I just send something out whose exclusive purpose is to take these things out? And then we send like a torpedo. Like, all right, so I think the general idea of what we were getting at might work as our the first thing that we launch. In fact, I might have even done well to just keep that original design and just kind of work off of it. Let's just send this on its own. Okay, well, I broke a couple of things. Of course, went right over the... That's the other thing, too. This has to kind of go down a bit. Actually, no, I think that's going to have to be the bombs. All right, unfortunately, we have a big piece right in the middle here. We broke some of that wall. We didn't break any of these, though. Just reset. Even, like, pressing them at the same time, they're just... I think there's a... There we go. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that was really good. That was really good. Jesus, what was the difference there? What did I do differently? Nothing. I don't think I did anything differently, but that was like perfect. That was perfect. We have one left over here. Okay, it wasn't perfect. One escaped my grasp. We have 2 thrusters left. Could I maybe do 1 delivery that just hits this guy and then another delivery that hits this guy? Can I do 2 separate deliveries? The answer is maybe. The best way to do it is probably the heavy beams. I think, or some amalgamation of connectors and heavy blocks. But heavy beams might just be the way to do it. Is that it? Is it really that simple? Well, for one thing, we need bombs on this one. In fact, if I really want to do this legit, yeah, they need something like that. Something like that, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. So, first off, number 2. That's a long path. Can you do it? I don't know what I expected, but it fucking worked. Oh no, that's actually, I don't know if that's a good thing, because I kind of need my torpedo. You know what? No time like the fucking present, baby. I want eyes. I want eyes on it. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, all right, we gotta time this. Go. This is extremely stupid. Oh, baby. Oh, I mistimed it. Oh, actually, wait, hold up. Hold the phone. Hold. I don't think it's enough. Well, yeah, I don't think it's enough. Damn it. I'm surprised that even those first attempts were worth a damn. We do have more, but we don't have any more thrusters. Oh, but look at that. It actually let us try again. Okay, that's good. So that was, it's not like it's done forever. All right, so this one, I think we have to like... Oh god. Oh god. Pfft, fucking hell. All right, so we'll just... Let's try this one more time after this. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put a counterweight on this now. Maybe even 2. Oh, they're not they're not attached. Right, they're not attached. Right, I forgot about that little detail. That little detail of them just sitting on top. Okay. It's also possible... Well, no, I'll go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and do it. I might be way overthinking this, or maybe even over-engineering it. It wouldn't be the first time. Oh, it's too heavy. It's too heavy, yep. This is extremely stupid. I need more thrust. I need like... Yeah, it's too much. It's too much weight. Well, let's also see if we don't even need the heavy fellas. Maybe just a couple connectors are enough. Let me think about this. Yeah, the fact that it's... Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I love how this is still very consistent. You just send that guy off to the races, he's good to go. It's off center. It looks... Okay, let's try a little bit more. Oop. Okay, now we're off center. Ah, fucking hell. Or do you mean off center from like the platform itself? I mean, it looks like it's pretty good. It's still... Maybe I could just do 1 heavy cube. Right in the middle. Maybe that's the issue. To blow the center of gravity. Well, you know what though? Actually, Augusta, you're right. Now that we have some more vertical gain to work with, maybe we can actually work with that. Because to your point now, we could definitely move it up here. Earlier, I was trying to... We were building stuff up to the side, so we didn't really have a piece to attach it to. 'Cause I don't think it lets you build. Oh, it does let you build. Oh, okay, that's good to know. It does let you build on a half piece. Because earlier it seemed like it wasn't letting us build in a half piece. But I bet, to your point, Ogaso, I bet now that that's up a little bit higher. Oh, that was the wrong one, but sure. Crap. It's 2. All right, still too much. Still too much. Maybe I need to go even higher then. I guess I could just put it on this guy. I keep underestimating how heavy the ultra heavy cubes are. I always think like, well, probably something, but it's probably not that special. Well, not the end of the world. Okay, it is the end of the world. Shit. So now it is the other direction too heavy. This feels like the kind of thing where I really wish I had one more thruster. I wish I had one more thruster. But surely there's a way that we can make this work. And you know, we were talking about half steps, that kind of thing. Let's do... Yeah, let's actually try the half step. Let's see how that goes. Also, I keep thinking I can... A clear button from the pause menu. What we could try is to elongate this a bit. Whoops. Because it's almost like it kind of gives us a track. This might be too much. Not quite what I had in mind. I caught it. Yeah, that's too much. Yeah. Not quite what I had in mind. All right, so that means it's up too high then. So let's go back to like maybe the, yeah, now that we've kind of, maybe that's the thing too. Now that we've kind of elongated it, we need to accommodate for this center of gravity being a little different. Keeps going out from underneath me. Yeah, then it gets into the kill plane. So in that case, move this down again, and maybe even move this guy. Actually, we might not even need that top piece then. Ooh, that looks a lot better. It's still taking off a bit. Okay, yeah, so I can't just full tilt it. We'll have to babysit it a little bit. But I think that's probably going to be the game plan for this one. So kind of babysit it. Oh, actually, all right, well, is it still enough? No, we're still pretty high up. Still pretty high up. So even, yeah, babysitting it still kind of like starts to gain a little bit. I mean, I don't know how much weight these things have. I can maybe put one of those on there. I'm a little bit worried that even one ultra heavy cube is too much. Yeah, we're still just kind of like, yeah, we still start to gain. And if anything, yeah, we really just have to stay on this track. So I think, sure enough, we do one more of these guys. This is looking more and more like a fucking land speeder or something. Unless, I mean, this is just a send this block into that little red sphere fella and blow it up. But this is looking more and more like, okay, we need this to accommodate all these extra factors here. Let's just try this. Might need to alter that thruster a little bit. Starts off real slow. Is that gonna be enough? It's still kind of gaining, but let's see. Oh, I pressed all the wrong buttons. Yeah, we're still a little bit too high up. Still gaining a bit of altitude. kind of near the end there. Could move this up by 1/2 step, 1/2 tick. I could always put it, if anything, I wonder if it would weigh it down too much if I put another ultra heavy cube on there. Let's just try this. Get that. Ooh, yeah, that's too much, the opposite problem. All right, do that, don't do that. I worry that this might be too much. I worry that's too much weight for one little baby thruster. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm full of shit. I mean, oh wow, even. Oh, that was the wrong button. Yeah, it was still doing too much. I would have expected that to be. Why is that's like still? Maybe I need to disperse the weight a little bit. Since it's all on one side, I would have thought that's what you would have wanted. Like all this weight on the other side to kind of counteract the fact that the back end is lighter. One other thing would be something like this, so it's a bit wider. Try that. Trying to keep it from lifting off. Is that it? It's still kind of lifting off. Ooh, that's real close. Oh, that's real close. I think if I would have detonated it a little bit later, I think that would have done it. Can I just wait? Is it gonna do its thing? Yeah, not quite. I mean, it is getting stuff broked. It is getting stuff exploded. Yeah, let's try that one more time. I think I just gotta time it a little bit better. Whoops. It did pop. Oh, it did not pop, actually. I'm full of shit. It like broke a bunch of other things. I'm surprised that it broke it. Yeah, I think we're just a little bit too far away still. And now it's just floating. Oh, come on. It's just that one red balloon. I gotta pop it. There was that song in the 80s about 99 of these things. I just gotta pop one. Oh, no, wait, no. Those were air balloons. Sorry, not red balloons. Luftballons. Yeah, it's almost like when it leaves the track, it needs to pitch downwards. Maybe this is what I need to do. Maybe I just gotta start fresh so that I can get something that has 2 thrusters on. Oh, here's one other approach I could maybe take. Launch this one on its own, and then launch this one second one, because that first explosion does throw this off a bit. There we go. Yeah, maybe that's the issue. Is like I was throwing things off. The unfortunate aspect is that it means a lot of this is going to remain undestroyed. So if we're going for like the, the gamer achievements, this will come up a little short. We can let it play out for a little bit, see if some pieces do just kind of get destroyed. Just by virtue of them floating around a little bit. But I think some of these whole chunks will be not considered exploded or not considered destroyed for the percentage completion. But that might be enough. That might be enough. The expert level is not always like super demanding. Yeah, 67. Not great. Not great. But I mean, honestly, this is not going to be a 100% kind of game for me. So that's perfectly fine. That was completing World 2. Oh wait, completing? Or was it yeah, that was completing World 2. Yeah, it wasn't. I want to make sure it wasn't one of those things where the first world was like tutorial world and doesn't count. So that was, what was that one? That was Annihilation. This one is Corrosion. All these really happy sounding level names or world names. We had a lot of zero gravity that time. Now we have lasers to cut shit. Lasers to cut targets. This one's called Square. Not the company, not the software game maker company. I guess this is... don't know what that is. Just a little a portal to hell maybe. Got the little rotator friends. We got lasers. I wonder how much can rotate. Okay, so I see. I think we can control it. I think it just spins on its own actually. So thinking if we have like 2 layers, because we have 2 rotator fellas. Oh, I can't build one that high. Oh wait, yeah, on the side. Go on the side then. That would probably work. So let's try to eyeball this a little bit. Wish these were the vertical instead of columns. Wish they were rows. Yeah, I can flip, but I can't. I can rotate horizontally, but I cannot rotate vertically. Oh right, we have to do both sides. We have 4 of these puppies. Because my original idea was like build the left and right and have the lasers kind of fly up. Although I don't know how hard the lasers can go. Oh, they go pretty. Oh, whoops! I pressed the wrong button. They definitely reach pretty far. Some far-reaching lasers. Yo, was that Poe in the chat? Hitting us with that raid, by the way. What's up, Poe? That's so nice. What's up, buddy? Oh, this is a really cool little puzzle game, and I'm really liking it. It's called ABRISS, and it's pretty slick. It's at times fairly demanding. Like we're in the 3rd world out of like 8, I think. I think there's 8 worlds total, and it's hitting with some pretty spicy stuff. Thank you, Agasso, shouting out Poe. Were you playing any games tonight? I see the category says just chatting, but if there were any games you were playing, I'd be super down to hear about them. We just unlocked lasers, so we were just acknowledging like, okay, we just have to like have the lasers. We have to break these little red fellas. We have to break the little red explodey boys. So we have to based on this like starting space, this little starting yellow fella, we have to build something that can break all these little red fellas in creative and astounding ways. And maybe what I need to do is build something tall. You know, if nothing else, we can set these things to be diagonal, so it doesn't have to be a 90-degree kind of thing. So yeah, maybe that's the key. Maybe the key is if I do a few. In fact, what if I did something like this? Well, except it has to reach down kind of low, doesn't it? So if you can do little angles like that. It doesn't have to be. They could be doing some diagonal shenanigans. Wish I could kind of level the camera off. I think this is below, so we need some kind of thing where, yeah, we can do this, do that angle as well. Maybe what I do is I start here. Oh, maybe that's how we like kind of reach down a little. Oh shit, can I build this underneath? Oh, it's kind of squirrely, unfortunately. It'd be really slick to put that underneath and have it kind of rotate from the bottom. That'd be really cool, but I don't know if there's a way to do that. Dang, that would have been so slick. What about this? What if I do... Yeah, same general problem. I have this really cool idea, but I don't know. Unless there's a way to... Hold on, what if I go into this camera? Kinda... Let's see, WASD... Oh, here we go. Oh, snap! Oh, snap. Right, so... It's just kind of a proof of concept. God, the cameras are all... Or the controls are all very, very different. But what if... It'll be this, Batman. So now that I got a view on this guy... Ah! Oh, wait, you can do that! Okay. So, would that reach? How do I rotate? Oh. We're actually... It looks like we're a little bit... shift. There we go. So we're a little bit too low. So if I go right there, and then actually what I think I need to do, it's the first time that I've actually needed to do this kind of freehand camera, but it might just be a ticket here, the ticket to greatness. Like that one there, because the laser fellas are they're kind of long boys. I worry that it's gonna, yeah, look at that, you can see it's gonna smack into the wall there. So we need to build it out a little bit further then, which is fine. I hope I have enough extra blocks to get to the top pieces too, to do what I'm wanting to do. To diddly do what I want to diddly do. I wonder if this is what you're expected to do, because I feel like oh, fucking hell, I pressed the kill all button, did I? God damn it. Yeah, sometimes the kill all button seems to fire, other times it seems not to fire. I think it's like, it's context sensitive, and I think I don't always understand what the context is sometimes. There we go. Alright, so that should work. Oh, fucking hell, I did it again. God damn it. It's because, alright, so it's because the camera controls are quite different. So I'm trying to rotate, but you cannot rotate with keyboard anymore. Yeah, you have to use mouse rotate. Yeah, this is very bizarre. I wish that I didn't have to go into this camera view. I wish it'd be nice if there was a way to just kind of pitch up and pitch down the camera. Or not even pitch, but kind of rotate the camera forward and backwards in the standard view. But, oh well, that's fine. I should just be grateful that I have this at all. Because, yeah, without this, I'd have to take a very different approach. Right click. Alright. Right, so what I want to do, I cannot touch the camera rotate buttons. Don't do it. Don't do it, Alex. Alright, so I think that'll work. So as that rotates, should blast them both. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that, bud. Always good to get to chill with you, buddy. I'm actually gonna go back into standard camera now that we've set that up, because we don't have to do any more shenanigans with that one. What I would like to do, not sure if we have enough vertical gain to do this. Although, you know, maybe I don't have to worry. Maybe I can just stack these. Maybe I can just stack them and it's just gonna work out. And I got nothing to fear. Is there a way to see if that's gonna hit? Actually, I mean... Here, let me zoom out. I think we're actually going too high, aren't we? Maybe it's one of these guys. Yeah, maybe I gotta do one of these. Actually, this might work out even better, because now we're not gonna be one connector short. Just kind of have to hope that this will just kind of line things up accordingly. I think it might. I go into this view again. Still too high. High above me, she's so lovely. I think we need to go. Let's go back to the original plan here. And it's a shame that there wasn't just... I think we need just one more connector to make this dream a reality. But you know what? Yeah, maybe we don't even need this long fella. Will that be enough? I think it might. I think it might be enough. Alright, let's try it. This one. think it is indeed gonna work. Now the downside is that we just blew up the bare minimum. So from a like carving up the level and breaking all the shit perspective, it was not very impressive. It just kind of accomplished the bare minimum. So it wasn't enough to clear like the basicest of basic bars. Is that a problem though? I mean, I guess it lets me go on, so I guess it's fine. So yeah, from this point forward, yeah, I'm not gonna sweat too much if we're coming up short on just, you know, get accomplished the bare minimum. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Except I see I've been banished to the Shadow Realm. This is what happens if you don't perform adequately. They don't even load the next level. They just throw your ass into gamer jail. No escape button. Yep, I'm in gamer jail. You performed inadequately, Alex. You've been banished forever. Well, I can't like go to a menu, so I'm just gonna Alt F4. Second Alt F4 of the night. That's okay. That's okay. So we bring it right back around. That was my punishment. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ABRISS gods, for gaming inadequately. I'll do my best to do more cool shit next time. That was square onto mirrors to reflect the lasers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh gee. Oh gosh. Oh heck. Oh boy. So we are starting here. Trying to see like what. Oh, here we go. There's laser. See, there's mirrors here and here. Trying to see what we can use to get started and rotate things. So we have some long pieces. Okay, so I think the idea is we have to build to the side and then shoot this direction with the lasers. Let's see if that's what they want us to do. Yeah, that's it, because those reach pretty far. We have 4 of them. I think that's the entry point that they're expecting us to want to play with here. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit it at a pretty sharp angle. In fact, I almost wonder if I should be moving up with a half step each time. Let's try it just vanilla for now. Let's see what that can do for us. Do the rotators connect on them? I can't remember. They do. The rotator. Oh, that's good to know. Rotators do not need a connect-a-majig. We have 2 rotated fellas. Oh, snap. Okay. Let's think about that then. So what we could do is what I was at first. Well, yeah, actually, now that I'm seeing this. Yeah. As I was thinking some kind of diagonal thing would be good, but now that I'm looking at this, I'm realizing diagonaling this. I guess you could do something kind of like that. Would that be enough? I'm up a little shy here. So I can't do that here, but I can do that kind of on top. Kind of like there, I think. Oh, we're still gonna come up shy. Although that's okay. Although now we're being... Well, I don't think the elevation is too much of an issue necessarily. So that gets us closer, which is all fine and dandy. Oddly enough, it's looking like it's... Oh, there we go. Yes, we have no way to reach that, of course. Because, yeah, it's like 45-degree increments every time. We do have the rotator, fellas. I'm trying to think, is there something that we gain by having two rotators? Because having this wrap around is one thing. Yeah. So what I was hoping is I could have some kind of vertical laser. Although I'd have to have a wider angle. Have to have a wider angle for that to work. This is a tricky one as well. Lots of tricky ones. Let's do the original idea. And see if that wider angle possibility is still on the menu. But it's still the issue of, like, how do you get... Even with the... We need still some kind of way, some kind of platform upon which to kind of course correct. And is this it? I'm not so sure that it is. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not what I was thinking. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, like, that was not what I was expecting. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. It still seems like we're gonna come up short. Maybe... Okay, this would be extremely bizarre. And we're still coming up short, aren't we? Okay, so... We either need to pivot sooner. That is kind of cool watching it just kind of sever shit. Of course, we can't break this little connecting fella. Because, yeah, we're not utilizing the mirrors at all. Is there a thing I can do with the mirrors earlier? Maybe... No, I can't build up because we have no vertical pieces. I put this guy... I don't think it matters too much. It doesn't have to be perfect, I don't think. Let's see. Would I gain anything by aiming backwards? No, I don't, like by starting to angle backwards? I don't think so. Because wouldn't this just put me right in the exact... Well, hold on. Let me think about this. So what I did last time... I think this is exactly what I did last time. Yeah, same... Yeah, that's... Okay, that's the same angle. Yeah, that's not it. This is a tricky one for sure. I'm thinking that if there was some kind of way... I keep trying to devise some kind of way to do a less than 45-degree shift. if I did this? Boop, boop, boop. I guess what I could do is I could start to... I don't have... It doesn't have to be like end to end. If I did something like this. Kind of reaching backwards a bit. We still have to be kind of... Because, yeah, I still need some kind of angle. I'm not so sure about this. Because now we're just getting at the wall. Need to get to that... Yeah, I need to reach further out some way. Maybe there's a... I'm just completely barking up the wrong tree. And there's somewhere else we can go with this. We don't have any vertical gain, really. We just have lateral bonkies. Trying to pet Bonnie. He's down here with me. There's not like a mirror way out here that I haven't considered, is there? There's just these two here. And is there something else I could be doing with those rotators? It's weird that it gave me 2 rotators for 2 different directions. I would have expected just 1 rotator for 1 direction. So I'm thinking, like, is there some other part to this? Would be really neat. You know, maybe I just need to build this out and see if I can line it up vertically such that a horizontal laser just kills it. Okay, so it's not fully stationary, like it is going up and down a bit. So it might just be a matter of timing it. Maybe that's why there's the 2. Maybe that's why there's 2 of them. It's so you can, like, kind of time the 2 pieces. Oh, I didn't answer my question. How, like, I was trying to think, how high up do I need to go? Maybe, like, a few squares up. A few squares up and I should be okay. So, what I would maybe do... like a square or 2 up and I should be okay. I start off, go into the diagonal. Is that's gonna be putting me in the wall? Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. So something like that. We might even be too high, but I think that's probably okay. Oh, is it too close to the wall? Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, how's it killing it? Maybe it doesn't want you to stack him? Stacking him earlier, that seemed like it was okay. That's kind of weird. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure why I was deleting it. That's really odd. I'm kind of squirrely about being here. Oh, am I up against a wall? Seems like it doesn't allow me. So it wouldn't allow me to place it there. Okay, so I wonder if this is not going to work. So yeah, maybe I was just overthinking this. Because as long as that's getting into there, it is going to carve it up. Yeah, as long as it starts to get in that piece. The problem is it's not reaching far enough. Does it need to? It'd be really cool. It'd be really cool if it could reach all the way across. We're just a little bit shy of torching everything. Oh, there we go. That worked out much, much better. And that looks like a full clear. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so it is able to reach all the way across. Yeah, so I was just way overthinking that then. I was overthinking with like a vertical approach, just horizontal approach all the way. And that's pretty much a guaranteed you're gonna 100% that one. You really can't not 100% that one. Deactivate walls, they say. Maybe there's switches. Like move them? Yeah, there's like a connector. One of these kinds of things. So we have to like sever the connection. So we build here. There's a mirror here. Lots of mirrors. So if I fire a laser, it'll bounce off me. So yeah, we gotta hit that one first. Well, we don't have a lot to build with. I mean, this might just be just hit lasers on things and it will be like fairly obvious. Oh, I just lasered myself. Good to know you can laser yourself. Good to know. I don't know why I'm surprised by this. I should not have been surprised by it. So we have to be a little bit smart about this. So we sever that one line. I think I need to go the other direction now. So we've hit both of the lines, I think. Breaking that, except the walls haven't been moving yet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is clearing through them. You just have to do multiple passes, feeding lasers in, and making sure not to just in a silly way laser myself like a doofus. There we go. Now it's showing everything. I think we cut off the legs, but yeah, there we go. It was taking a second to really sink in. It's kind of acting like there's a low gravity, like a zero gravity thing happening somewhere. Yeah, I think using the number buttons is a little bit easier. Because yeah, at this point, the only real threat is myself. Now, surely that's gonna do it, right? We're slicing and dicing. Don't tell me it snuck through. There we go. I was gonna say eventually it's gonna clear, right? Now, do I want to stick around a little bit longer and see if I can break a few more pieces? I think we're probably good. I see there's like a few little chunks. Like one more pass. Multi-pass. Okay, that's complete. Is that 100%? It is. It is. We got the satisfaction of a job well done. Now we get some rails. It looks like this is like an actual rail thing happening, not just this sort of pseudo pretend rails we were playing with earlier in that launch things into the sun challenge earlier. Got the one big boy here and some side fellas too. I see this thing is like raising them up. That's kind of cool. So if you time it well, you could maybe launch off of an elevated area, which would be good for these little side boys. 2 thrusters. Heavy fellas. Yeah, so this is going to be another launch it into the sky. We do not have... Oh, we have lasers, though. And lasers instead of bombs. Okay, that makes me feel a little better, actually. So we're going to want to be raised up for sure. But then we're also going to want to fly into that guy. Although it looks like that's kind of raised up. So how high does this thing go? It goes pretty... All right, so it does go pretty high. Actually, it goes so high, it goes over these things, too. So we either need to intentionally hit this thing so it raises us up partially, or we need to try to avoid it and have our lasers angled upwards. And it'd be real cool if there was a way to do the latter. We got long fellas, long boys. Oh wait, it's gotta be connected. There we go. We got 2 thrusters. Maybe. Well, let's think about this. Should I do it? Should I do it like double wide, maybe? Actually, I think the answer is we line these things up. Then we connect in the middle. I think that's like the first approach. For the lazy boys, I guess if I build them up high enough, maybe that might work. I'm gonna do a cube, heavy cube, and that's all the heavy cubes. And I guess for the 2 lazy boys, I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Yeah, they're pretty high up. Well, actually, how high up are they really? Also, what's to stop me? I'm just doing this. Somebody stop me. So yeah, I could just do one of these. Well, okay, never mind. There is the ability to stop me, because I think they are at the same elevation. Yeah, they seem... Yeah, these 2 are at the same elevation. So I need the 2 lasers to be doing the same thing. Whatever they do, they need to be doing the same thing. I can, like... I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't know about this, man. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. I see this at least. There we go. Let's try it. This feels weird. I'm not so confident on this one, but it'll be a first attempt. One of the first attempts of all time. Nope, we're already top heavy. Is that gonna be enough to just carve this thing? I mean, it at least hits the big guy. And those fall away. You know what? Hey, you know what? If it fucking works. But again, it's kind of unsatisfying. It's kind of unsatisfying. It's like, it wasn't a very sleek way to do it. Oh, but it was a 100% though. How's about this? I'll take the next level. But you know what? I actually am gonna go back to the map. I want to do that one, but I want to do it legit. That one felt like I cheesed it. I want to see if I can do this legit. So it got top heavy again. See if I can really quick. I'm not gonna spend too long on this one if I can help it. Gonna put the one connector there. Let's see. Gonna put those 2 there as well. 2 thrusty boys. My trusty thrusties. I did do this earlier. It was like a... something like that, I think. I think that's what we did. The lasers activate. It's real wobbly. It's still real silly. It's still really silly. I just missed that time. But it's still like, it's still enough. God, that's so fucking stupid. Whatever. I was thinking maybe like, okay, if we put more emphasis of weight on the front half, on the front end, that is, it'll be less likely to go out from underneath you. I could say revert, I could say play, and I say it, nah, next level, who cares? Was it still a cheese? Yeah, I mean, we would have eventually gotten there. It was absolutely, yes, a cheese. You know, it looks like we have to escort something past some lasers. We have some enemy lasers. We're not the only one with a cool laser friend. We have one laser versus their two. We have to get past these guys and deliver some harm to this guy. No bombs or anything, just laser. No mirrors either, so far as I can tell. I almost wonder if we're to follow this guiding light here. Also, I like this smoldering underneath here. That's a little bit... Can't quite see what's going on underneath there, but yeah, there's something going on down here. So I think the idea, yeah, is if we follow this, we have some heavy fellas. Up. Connect it. Follow the light. It's almost like being too kind. I'm like, all right, where's the fuckery gonna happen? Guess I think the idea here is if we put one of those there. Yeah, those lasers aren't gonna get us. I actually was thinking, like, do I need to, like, be really tricky with the timing? I don't think that I do. I mean, I guess eventually, yes, but ultimately, with enough rotations and carvings. Actually, I could even do... Oh, interesting, if you stop the rotation, it stops the laser. Oh, now it doesn't. That's weird. Yeah, it stopped it moments earlier. Because at first I was like, yeah, I just want to, like, stop the laser and just have it... just fucking cut it. Cut that motherfucker in half. Because that'll sever the top half. And if it just collapses in the bottom half, then... birds are getting killed with stones. Multiple, even. There we go. That's pretty good. And that'll carve out this last little piece here. This kind of lets you fine-tune it a little bit. See, that guy's still a whole piece. Not for much longer. And then if I wanted to be a real fancy fella, like, oh, we're so close. Yeah, and it just sometimes just shuts a laser off. I think it doesn't like. I think if I'm doing too fancy of moves, it gets a little scared. I think it gets nervous if I'm being too fine-tuned. We're like a little bit short, right? We're a little bit short. There we go. So if I delete this last piece, then I'll be fine. All right. Mission complete. Cruising along with these at least. Very good. Destroy the targets on buildings to unlock them. On build ground. Oh, build grounds. Okay. So there's something oh, see if we could like unlock more areas to build off of for future moves. That's pretty cool. So we start here. We got to use the laser to break that guy and then build off that guy. Interesting. Because yeah, we can't build off of him right now. Yeah, no options for that right now. So connector. Oh, wrong one. And then... wait, already have what is necessary? Probably. I think the answer is yes. Let's go ahead and try it. Oh, I lasered myself. Right. Right. I think I would rather go the other way. Yeah, I think I'd rather go the other way. Oh, we only have clockwise. Okay, never mind. We don't have... it's one or the other. That's fine, that's fine. It's a little bit inconvenient, but it's okay. Is that gonna be enough? We're gonna have to be... you know what? I think the answer is we need a different... Yeah, we need to go off a little bit more of an angle. I want to go... Yeah, let's just follow this, yeah. At first I was thinking, oh, can I preserve some pieces so I have extra things to work with later? The game is clearly very generously giving some not so subtle hints about what it recommends. So if the game is could be nice, who am I to look a gift game hint in the horse in the mouth? And I don't think we're gonna murder ourselves with this anymore, because it's... Well, I say that. Yeah, it's fine. Are we able to build up? Yeah, looks like we got that guy. Yeah. So I'm going to turn this laser off. I'm going to clear that one. So it's still counted as spending those pieces, but now... Oh, still can't build off of it. Oh. It's weird. I thought that was all you had to do. Just break it, right? Just break the thing on top. Something else. Maybe like these little lights have to be broken off of it too. Laser rotator. Yeah, it seemed like you just once the big guy was off, be able to build off of this new fella. Well, is there something else I need to do? Let's go back. Yeah, maybe there was still like an invisible line attached kind of sort. I feel, you feel like if you break this guy, the rest of it should all work. I also couldn't help but notice there's this extra little piece here. Maybe they want me to do one more of these little guys. See, like, maybe there was like an extra pixel or something that we just didn't quite catch. And it was because we were one square short. We send him off. We lower that wall, which I think the wall was lowered earlier. Looks like we're able to... Actually, maybe what we're supposed to do is time it. No, actually, no, that would make sense. I was about to say maybe time it such that the laser stays there for a bit. But when we hit clear, it's going to remove the pieces that we built. So it's like you can't... You can't have the you can't like piggyback off of the levels, off of the builds, which is fine. There we go. Now it's illuminated. Okay, yeah. So there must have been some magic pixel that I didn't kill earlier, but that's okay. That's okay. So we get a connected piece here. Heavy fella. That might just be enough, actually. Oh, we are one square too high. Maybe we don't even need the connector fella. That should work. Yeah, we're a little bit wobbly. We're still too high. We're still too tall. Actually, are we? There we go. That is a complete. I'm kind of surprised it's still standing. Oh, it's because it's got this like, yeah, it's got this guy here, holding it together, holding it down. I'm gonna go for a higher score. That's what I'd probably do is... Oh, you know what? Yeah. Can I undo? V. U? No. I want to get back to the last move. I want to see if I can do that. No, I think revert resets it. Play again also resets it? Oh, okay. Revert does not reset it. Good. Yeah, it's a little bit unclear what kind of difference these things do. What these things make. Just really curious. Would this get me a higher score? It might not, actually. Let's sever that one. Because, yeah, these... They're, like, attached at the top as well. Oh, there's two lasers. There's two lasers. To do that... Oh, now I see. That's bizarre. I think that's going to be too high, actually. Actually, no, that might just work out perfectly. Okay. This is kind of jank. It's kind of jank, but it might work out. There we go. If we want the big score. Oh, so that looks very satisfying. There we go. Cutting through it like a hot knife through butter. Delicious. There we go. That's a much sexier looking score. And speaking of sexy individuals, what's up, Jet? Jet says, I have no idea what the hell this is, man. It's a pretty cool little game. It's called ABRISS. It is a physicsy, blow shit up puzzle kind of game. I see there were some pieces that were left unexploded, but that's fine. It's fine. This is not a guaranteed win all the games kind of stream, but it's pretty cool. It's called ABRISS. It has some trappings of Besiege and I guess Gary's Mod and a couple of other like physicsy puzzle kinds of games, but I'm digging it a lot. It is quite challenging in some ways, although that level wasn't too bad. We have the orb. We have the orb to work off of, or to work towards, that is. So we have to... Oh, I see. There's these little fellows down here. So I need to somehow break these things. I have my own lasers. I have my own lasers that I can to torque with. Once I lower these walls, I'll be able to get at the ooey gooey center of this Tootsie Pop. Is that the, is this like shape right here? Is that the gamer prison? Is that gamer jail that Jeff Keighley was in when he did not show Elden Ring footage for like 1 or 2 years in a row at the Game Awards? Yeah, there was that one image of like Jeff Keighley being sent to gamer jail, and it had that like the little red prison, the Fortnite prison. Is that what it is? That might be what it is. All right, well, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Got some long boys. I'm guessing the idea, so I have some rotatey boys to play with here, is that I need to devise some kind of apparatus. I think I already can kind of guess at what they want me to do here. It'd be nice if I could do it like this. Yeah, it seems like it does not make a difference. Okay, that's fine. Put it right in the middle. There we go. And then a connector fella. We might be one piece too far here. How's about this? Let's instead go the other direction then, as that might just line up perfectly then. Yeah, that's looking pretty heckin' good. Except I need... the laser be pointing downwards. I had not thought of this. Oh, we have another rotating boy. Okay, I guess that's the issue. But now we're too far the other direction. I think what we might have to do... I love this. Is go the direction we were originally thinking. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I think that should work. Now, the question is, what are we going to be doing after we open these walls up? I'm not sure. Hopefully, that will be revealed soon. I need this to be facing... Go ahead and start the laser now. Oh, I see that this is all destructible. Oh! It lowers everything. Oh, well, that's okay. You just do... Oh, did I lose my laser? Oh, my laser broke. My laser done did broked. That might be a thing that just kind of happens. So, in that case... I'm gonna swing... a little deeper. I wonder if I could even take one little piece further. Just one little guy. It facing pretty much straight down. Oops. Let's carve a big old circle. Alright, so we didn't break the laser that time. Well, not that it matters. We're going to lose it anyway when we clear this. We lowered... Oh, wait. Something is not exploded yet. Oh, this one. Okay, we can get to that one. Oh, actually, there we go. There we go. We got there. Okay, shit. I gotta wait for this to come back around. Not that we need it to be perfect. Fuck. It's fine. I mean, the more we can break, the better our score will be in the long term, so I'll take it. All right, so that's... We've cleared this little space here. And now we can devise another contraption to defeat the final boss. I know this is not the final boss, but to defeat the final boss. Hopefully this is enough pieces. Maybe when we laser into this, it'll bounce a whole bunch. Like maybe this is a bunch of mirrors. So I guess I'll just say bam. And then bam. Then bam, and then bam. And then, I don't know why it gave me so many lasers. Oh. Oh, they were facing the wrong direction. That's extremely silly. Also, there was no connection there, so I guess I'll just, yeah, we'll try it this way. Let's just try one. Let's try one and see how it goes. Meow. I'm too high. Undo that. Maybe you don't even... Yeah, maybe just... I guess just a laser by itself then? Meow. Okay. That's nice and mysterious. Are you gonna do some shit eventually, though? Not particularly. We need to go at an angle. I was hoping this would like move around or something, but yeah, it's just kind of floating ominously. Okay. Cool trick. Cool party trick. Unless you're gonna like curve back around and Slice some dudes' butts off. Okay. All right, yeah, that's going nowhere. So let's try off to the side. In fact, what I could even do is do one of these little fellas. Bloop. Are we still too high? Yeah, well, let's see. Let's see. It's doing something. What's it doing? This is an odd one. I wonder if I used too many pieces. I don't know how you're supposed to do this without a rotator, and maybe that's the answer. Maybe I was supposed to find a way to break that one earlier without using the one rotator. Let's go all the way back. Yeah, so delete. Yeah, so set the whole thing back again. Thinking like if there was some kind of way I could latch onto this. We have 8 heckin' lasers. Why do we have so many lasers? Because, I mean, yeah, we can get to this next piece and send 8 lasers ahead, but we don't have much to, like, show for it. There needs to be... Okay, so I need to keep one of these. Need to keep one of these. So I can't just go rotator crazy. So I think we still start off with one from like right from the get-go. I think that is a guarantee faux show. How do I angle this downwards without another rotator? Diddly dumb. See, I can rotate it horizontally until the cows come home, but I cannot rotate it vertically. Even like off of this angle. Yeah. Unless there was, again, if there was some kind of way I could like attach to this thing that's rotating. I need to sever, and I need to break these 4 little fellas. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe once you get to this second phase, maybe it really is just send a bunch of lasers. I wasn't seeing it. I wasn't seeing stationary lasers getting me anywhere. It seems like we really do need something that can move down there. And I think I'm trying to think, were there any mirrors that appeared? I don't think there were any mirrors appeared once we got past this first step here. What else? What else? We can't build anything that like angles downwards because those lasers are protecting this guy. I'm wondering if... There we go. Something like this. Well, is that gonna line up? Yeah, maybe we just build 4 pieces that aim down with their own lasers, because we have so many lasers to dispense. Again, how do you angle it downwards? That's the thing. I need something to angle it downwards. Do it once. Do it once. Damn, this is tricky. This is tricky. I'm definitely down for suggestions. If anybody sees something that like unlocks all the capabilities in the world, because yeah, we can do this just once, unless like one of these walls is special. I mean, one of these for each of these 4 layers, and once all 4 are taken care of, that's when the platform at large lowers and these lasers shut off. So that's not the issue here. Yeah, I struggle to find a solution that just doesn't involve using both rotators. But yeah, then the question comes, once we get down to this piece, what are we left with? I don't see any mirrors anywhere here either. So it's not like there's mirrors in the distance we can bounce things back off. This guy is the only mirror. It's a disco ball fella. Man, I don't know. Maybe I have the right idea all along. Maybe the idea is that you have to use both rotators, and there's just some other trick once you get to this second phase. Speaking of second phase, I am kind of curious. This is the last part of the third world. So yeah, this is kind of a final boss, not final boss, but a boss for this world. Now, if I really get desperate, there is the show hint option. There is that. So I'll resort to that if nothing else jumps out. Just thinking, why do they give us so many gosh darn lasers? 8 lasers when we only really need 1 for this first area. No thrusters, there's no bombs. It's not like we can launch the lasers forward. Unless the idea, maybe. Let's do this. Maybe the idea is we're supposed to do this all in one turn. Maybe we build all the functions that are expected of us right from the get-go. So maybe the first thing we do get this guy going. Well, yeah. And then maybe the other piece is that I just go ahead and put this one laser here. Let's see, is that enough? I think we want to go a little bit further out, actually. Another rotator, bam. Another laser, also bam. Because we can, yeah, I guess if we can keep this rotating arm thing, we don't even need the arm, we just need this rotator fella to continue rotating. Will that be enough? Get this kind of more angled downwards. Is that enough? To kind of break away. Oh, this thing fell off because it wasn't attached. We need that thing to be properly attached then. But I'm concerned it's gonna go too far though. I guess if nothing else, I could just put it here. Cause yeah, I don't want it to go too high up because then it'll just overshoot the orb, the disco orb. get this one facing downwards. A lot of laser action. So now, I'm gonna turn that off. Oh, there's still one orb. One orb is still... Oh, there it is. Okay. It's not long for this world. I say in a confident sounding manner when I'm coming up a little shy. I think I need to, like... There we go. Kind of like a longer angle, maybe. Oh, come on. He's just outside my no-no zone. Oh, man. I wonder if I'm not able to get him from here. Surely there's, like, some point where this is going to intersect, right? Oh, man. Maybe not. I think I got to restart this. That's the thing. They all gotta get exploded. It has a tendency to really hang on to that last one. Like one somehow escapes the clutch for a little bit there. Oh my god. And then yeah, once they're that low... Once they're that low, then it's too far gone. Now I could place that. I could put the laser at a less sharp angle. Because right now I'm being very aggressive and like cutting an outline. That felt pretty cool. Oh my god. Yeah, I think it actually just popped. Nah, I'm gonna reset it again. Because the reality is we don't even need that piece anyway. So, this is probably more or less what the devs had in mind. What's up, Bailiff? Good to see you, bud. Go ahead and get the scan position. Shane, you wanna come up, sweet girl? Kitty Cat is here and she's proceeding to yell at me. For once. Thing that cats never do. Wanna come up, Shannon? Wanna come up, or you just wanna yell at me? Sometimes she's like, I don't actually want anything. I just want to make noise. Go a little bit deeper, a little bit more, a little bit sharper of an angle. Once again. One escapes my clutches, but this time, there we go. So we lost that laser, but what we gained is this laser. What I'm hoping is that that'll be enough. Sometimes I just want to yell. Honestly, I get that. Honestly, I get it. What's going on? We're playing a pretty cool game. We started this game last week, I think on Friday. Playing more of it tonight. Very puzzly kind of game. Puzzly, engineering, siege, Gary's mod kind of stuff. And it's pretty cool. Although it looks like I'm already in a not good position here. What's going on here? Let's pause it. When it gets like into the... Oh, there we go. We broke something. Wish we had more control. I think it's going to be, once again, kind of a timing thing. Oh, yeah. So right now it's going right over it. Yeah. So once it levitates back up. Yeah, it's a little bit wonky. Yeah. A little bit wonky. Because, like, there's a kind of an innate timing with this orb we have to kind of work around. fucking I was trying to get it, but Shayna like nudged my arm a little bit. Is that enough? Oh, it's real close. It's real close. Ah, yeah, that's too much. Oh, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'm glad you've been playing it, Aleph. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. Yeah. Yeah, I knew you wanted one of the giveaways from a week or so ago. We're not going to be able to run any giveaways tonight, but probably in a couple, maybe early next week, we'll have a few to throw around, most likely. Oh, there's like, it's real hard to tell at that one. Yeah, I'll just keep moving. I think we have what we need. I think it's just a matter of like getting the timing perfect. Gotta say, I don't love this notion of like, you know, I wish I could time this or influence this thing in some way. All we have to do is just kind of wait for it to slowly rise up and down. It's a little bit tricky. We got there though, with a, I think, 100% completion, or pretty close. Good enough. Good enough. It rounded up to a 100% completion. And with that, I completed level 3, I think, or world 3. Let's see. Is that exactly what that was? Gonna monitor 1. And there we go. Party animal, world 3. There we go. So yeah, these were the two big ones who were working towards building over 1,000 parts and completing world 3, which is pretty dang good. Which is really dang good. Go back to this screen here. And again, so we've completed the first 3 worlds. Got a bunch of kitty cat hair on my hands. Can't imagine where all this kitty cat hair would have come from. Can't imagine how that would have happened. So this was the first one, yeah. So this is 1. 2 was Annihilation. 3 was Corrosion. So how many are there total? 4. Erosion. 5. 6. Okay, there's 7 total, not 8. Death is the last one. I bet the last one's a real butt slapper. I don't think we've had any... Actually, no, we could unlock some bonus levels if we wanted. There's a few bonus levels we passed up. I can keep going for a little bit longer tonight. Let's see if we can make some progress into Erosion. Now that we've corroded properly and fully. Time for some catapults. Pistons to throw objects. I think that's what these are, the pistons we're activating. Okay, that's one thing. And I guess the objects we're throwing are probably going to be some heavy boys. So like we drop a couple heavy boys. Now I'm not exactly clear on how we go about activating them. I guess the idea is we have something touch these fellas. So that'll... Yeah, I can't build off anything down here. So that'll tumble down and presumably bop them both. Oh, maybe the idea is we put these fellas first. We have so many though. I don't know, do I just load all? How many of these is there? Am I just firing a goddamn shotgun volley? Just a whole spread shot of heavy fellas. I'm a little bit concerned about these things landing in front as opposed to activating the pistons. Although maybe once the pistons are activated, they just keep going. Let's just see what happens. So yeah, they're gonna go forward. Yeah, the pistons are going. Pistons are... Oh, there they go. I was gonna say the pistons are taking their sweet time. That was exactly it. That was exactly it. And do they keep going, or was that a one and done? I think it was a one and done, but that's okay because it gave me exactly what I needed. It waited for a second and then it launched A spread shot, a fucking a pellet shot, like a shotgun, but the shotgun was loaded with super heavy cubes. In one single move, look at that. That was beautiful. Use cannons to reach faraway targets. I think a cannon we can place. Ooh, that's exciting. And of course, crazy recoil on that thing. Downfall, it says. Okay. So we build here. They probably want me to break this thing. This'll... Are these pistons? Okay, these are big pistons. Big pistons. So I need to put something in there so they get splattered. I guess I could just kind of build little bridges to get there. Also, I wonder... Let's see, I'm gonna go into this camera mode for a second here. What's the altitude I'm allowed to work with? Because, yeah, we need the cannon to hit this thing. Huh. I think we can do this in 2 moves. Put those there. Oh, wait, I was hoping for more of those things. Because, yeah, I want to drop the heavy cubes onto those fellas. I only have one of those to work with. Guess I could just do... I could kind of fudge it a little bit. We don't really need a lot of these, I don't think. We kind of like up one of those. Yeah, we can just kind of stack them, kind of like we did earlier. They don't all have to get in. Just a few have to get in. That's it. I'll be shocked if this is all able to work in a single turn. It'd be really cool. Actually, hold on. Can I zoom out? Kind of hard to see. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. What's the worst that'll happen? Okay, good enough. Fire. It did work. Is it gonna launch? Into space! Now are they gonna land exactly where they need to land? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, let's be real. This level was like handcrafted to just kind of fall into place like that, but that was very satisfying. That was very satisfying. Oh, actually, if I would have waited a little bit longer, a little bit more would have fallen off. Good enough. Good enough. Armored shells protect from cannons. Okay. Good to know that cannons don't just blow up anything. They just gotta hit the sweet spot. Gotta hit the sweet spot. Gotta hit the sweet life with Zach and Cody. I never watched that show. The only reason it's even like on my radar at all is because of that documentary that a lot of us watched a couple weeks ago. Still thinking about it, man. It was a very good documentary, but also in many ways deeply upsetting. We have 5 cannon shots. Now, does it attach all fancy like? No. No, it does not. We have connector fellas, though. So we're going to have lots of explodey boys. All right, this is going to be a multi-turn kind of round, methinks. How can I even do one of these little guys? Not that it really... I guess it doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, there's really no way... Think about this. And these guys... Yeah, I'm thinking, like, is there a way to fire at an angle? Yeah, man. If there is a way. Hold on. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't think we have enough lead up. I don't think there's like enough of an opportunity. Let's go ahead and blast the shit out of that. It lowers the wall entirely, which is nice. Okay. Now, am I gonna want to break this wall too? I think we probably could. I think it could probably go through. Let's turn number 1. Hopefully. Now, this is one where we might have to kind of play. We have to like kind of plan for the long haul for this one. Because we can only really do this whole setup in this one turn. Oh, would you look at that? That actually goes a little bit too far. I think that's good enough. And what I want to know is, will that penetrate through all 3 of these? Because if so, then looking at about where that lines up, I'd probably want to place that right around there. Is there one even after that? Nope, looks like these are the last ones. Interesting. Okay. So it does not fully go through. Now what I could do... I was gonna say, would that just take it out for me? It puts in the kill zone. That's a complete. Alright, yeah. I mean, there's a few little pieces left over, but... yeah. I always feel a little weird whenever I have, like, a lot of pieces left over. We had a few cannons and I think a few connector pieces left, but... yeah, it's fine. Gets the job done. Gets us that 100%. Yes, sir. All that in 2 moves. An anti-gravity device. We get to toggle gravity ourselves. Okay, the gravity shit, that's what fucked me up real bad. That I had a real hard time working without the limitations of gravity. I don't know if I'm a big fan of being given that. Oh, okay, well, it's not toggle at will. There's like, we have to activate a device for it. Because, yeah, that adds quite a degree of complexity for sure. Looks like we just have a single target. It's a stark area. I like the fog as well. Almost has like a, I don't know. This area in particular, big, steeple looking, kind of like arched roof. Almost has like a gigantic church. It's almost like a cathedral, almost an Anor Londo kind of vibe to it from Dark Souls 1, the fabled abandoned city of Anor Londo. Just the color palette, just the kind of general vibe, less so much the lasers and sci-fi vibes, but just just this building and the color palette alone. Also, I've been watching a few folks do their first ever playthroughs of Dark Souls. Makes me kind of want to replay through that game. It's been a long time since I've played through Dark Souls. And I'm not very good at Soulsborne games, but they are fun. They are very fun, even if the reputation precedes them. All right, so if I can... oh, we don't have lasers. We have a bomb, though. We have a bomb. I think I need to save the bomb for later. We save the bomb for later, don't we? Maybe I want to use. Oh, we have a little rotating fella. Yeah, maybe we use the laser. Yeah, maybe we like use the rotator, attach the bomb to it, have it rotate, and then get cut off by the laser and have that centrifugal force just kind of bowl the bomb forward after we take this out, of course. Can I activate this device? Probably, you know what? We'll do it in 2 separate turns. That's probably what we're supposed to do. Do this in 2 separate turns. I've got a long fella. Okay, yeah, that's good, that's good. I don't know if this is what they want me to do. Hopefully this is not a crime. Hopefully I'm not gonna get arrested for ABRISS crimes. I always feel a little weird when I'm building downwards like that, because it seems like the default is to not do something like this. And the lack of any kind of vertical fellows makes me nervous. They give us some horizontal boys, but no vertical boys. Yeah, if anybody wants to report me to the ABRISS police, tell my family I love them. Before they, they throw me in the brig. That's all I ask. Before they execute me for ABRISS crimes. Tell them that with my last breath, I curse Zoidberg. That's still gonna get got by the laser. I think if it was going to. Oh, I'm a big doofus. I'm a big doofus. I've done that a few times, right? I go to rotate the camera and I fat finger and I press R instead of E, and then I'm sad because it removes everything. We got Crow over on from YouTube. Oh, that's so cool, bud. That's so cool. Yeah. Nobody likes it. Actually, I will confess I have a soft spot for Zoidberg. No, I appreciate that, Crow, coming over from the YouTube stuff. Yeah, the Sanity, the Eternal Darkness video. That is it's a old video, and I'm flattered that people still pop in to watch it. It's I always have like I have a weird double feeling, if that makes any sense. I have conflicted feelings about that video, because on the one hand, how old would I have been? I was 21, I think. Yeah, 21-year-old Alex, 21-year-old me, put a lot of time in that video, and I had a crusty ass, old ass laptop that could barely run the video editing software for it. Like, that was an exercise in tedium and patience. And very minute video editing skills, and I'm all at the end of the day, I'm still happy that I made it, but also like, oh man, the video quality. I'm a lot of people, most people are pretty nice, but every once in a while someone will be like, oh my god, this game deserves better, and honestly, it does deserve better. So like I sometimes wonder, like, man, what if I could at some point in my life go back and I think we need to be, by the way, I think we need to stagger with ultra heavy cubes. Go back, maybe not go back, but like basically do a nicer version of that video. It would take a lot of time. The first one took a lot of time, but like, oh man, it'd be so nice to do that video legit. With better quality, better editing. Like, there's a lot I would like to do. Or if someone else wanted to. Like, if someone else wanted to, take a crack at it, they would have my blessing. I suspect no one else has attempted to make a better version of the video I did, because it took a lot of time. And I think most people see all the video editing that went into that and go, I don't know about that, home dog. I don't know about that, home slice, because, you have to record lots of playthroughs. It's a lot of notes to keep track of. So yeah, we'll see. I keep telling myself maybe someday. But I do appreciate the nice words, Crow. I appreciate you popping in. That's actually that's a nice thing too, because I don't do as much on YouTube as much as I would like. Technically, I'm on YouTube right now because I'm multi-streaming, but primarily I'm on Twitch, and I don't have as much time as I would like to have when it comes to time to make bespoke content specifically for YouTube, or specifically for TikTok. It'd be nice to be able to do everything for all the platforms, but primarily Twitch is the main thing that I just kind of take bite-sized pieces and put them on other places as I see fit. When things are interesting enough to warrant such a thing. Yeah, as a result, it means that YouTube gets kind of the short end of the stick. But I do appreciate that, Crow. Yeah, it's a good game. I would say it's my favorite horror game. It's a very good game, and it still holds up. I actually replayed through Eternal Darkness just for old time's sake about 2 years or so ago. And yeah, the game still holds up exceptionally well. Surprising absolutely nobody. It's still a banger. It's absolutely still a banger. So yeah, it's and that's, I think, maybe the thing that I'm happiest about with that video is that, you know, at the end of the day, over 1 million, that I think this is like really neat. I think it's really cool that over 1 million people watch that video. I think that's really cool. And I wish I could say that, like, oh, it's because I'm such a cool guy. I'm just so good at video making. I don't think it's that. I think it's because a lot of people like that game. And they look for Eternal Darkness. It's the first one that pops up. It's like, to me, it's a testament of this game means a lot to a lot of people, as it damn well should, because it's a damn good video game. Also, I think I need to go back a half step. I think I've overcommitted here. I've overcommitted. Yeah, I thought maybe I was gonna do myself a favor by saving myself a half step, but I think I was undone by my own ambitions. By my own ambitions to make to be convenient for myself. I think it's really cool. I think it's cool that such a niche and cult classic video game like Eternal Darkness has, like, you know, folks who, you know, want either they want to reminisce about it, or they've never played it and they've heard people like me, old jabronis like myself, talk about it. And they're like, damn, this game sounds dope. How can I get like a summary? Oh, look at that. It's even got a little thing to guide us. That's kind of nice. In fact, I wonder if I can just do one of these. I don't know if it's gonna work that way. We'll try it. But anyway, yeah, regardless of how they discovered, the fact that there's either people that wanna, that's exactly it, that want to get back into it, or they want to, let's do one of these. Or they want to experience it for the first time, or get a taste of it for the first time at least. It's a good one. It's a very, very good one. So after all that, can I build on top? I need to diddle this thing. I need to diddle it daddily. Doing some driving. Yeah, we're talking about Eternal Darkness. Eternal Darkness, one of my favorite. It is my favorite horror game. Makes you think the dually. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah. Yeah, do I have million 1 million? Might have a command for this. I guess I don't. I'll just do this. YouTube? Do I have a command for that? There we go. So on that channel, on that YouTube channel, my most viewed video is a big old Eternal Darkness attempt at compiling all of the sanity effects in that game video. I say attempt because there are a few that I missed. There's a few that I've actually never seen in that game, and I've played through the game like half a dozen times over the years, which means there's still content that I've yet to see after all this time. Dang it. It's still a little bit too far out. I think I need these pieces afterwards. So if anything, I actually need to go backwards then. Yes, it's very frustrating. This is such a setup. Watch this all be a huge anticlimax when at some point we realize, like, oh shit, I don't even need these extra pieces. Was being too conservative for no reason. For no gosh darn reason. Good news is that it's not that much faster. Not that much longer. To do this setup, it's just kind of annoying. There was about 50? Yeah, there's something like 47 or 43 or something like that, yeah. 15 years ago? 12 years ago, yeah. Yeah, I was a young lad. Yeah, I'm not the old. I was not then the old grizzled weirdo that you see before you. Then I was a promising young fresh-faced young adult, fresh out of college, life full of possibility. Not the wasted ambition that sits before you. Not this this chump of a withered soul that sits before you. I'm still having a good time. You know, we're still making videos. We're still having fun. Still playing video games. It's all good. Still, man, what the fuck does this thing want from me? Best I can think of. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've tried every like conceivable direction of trying to have that end piece land on that fella. The best I can think of is that I should just do the approach I was at first kind of leaning towards. And just get the connector piece to just kind of fall in front of it and just call it a day. I think... Whoops. Oops. I see we've... Actually, I wonder if... Yeah, actually, yeah. I shouldn't have deleted that. That was silly. There we go. So I think from there... Oh, this is... I'm worried that I'm spinning too many pieces on this. That's my concern. I'm worried that I'm spinning too many pieces on this thing. Realistically speaking, once we use that to activate anti-gravity, I don't have any long... We have hardly anything left. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Man, what's to do here? We do have the... But yeah, that's gonna have to be for later. And again, no thrusters. So you have to use the rotator to kind of tactically cut off... Use that laser to cut off whatever rotating arm we have to kind of bowl the bomb towards this thing. So... how can I... This is a tricky one. This is a really tricky one. I've said that about a bunch of these, obviously. This one is no different. Yeah, I'm wrong. Maybe all we need is the rotator. No, I don't see a way around not absolutely needing probably both heavy beams and the rotator and the bomb, and I would surmise at least one connector. At least one connector, then. Can I go over this in some way? Man, that'd be hilarious if I could just go over it. That'd be extremely weird. So what if I did this? What if I went... Because we just have to, like, drop... We can just drop a heavy fella on this guy. That would probably do it. And we need this to kind of line up. I think we are... Let's do it this way. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. And I should have thought of this earlier. I mean, the laser kind of approach just kind of lent itself so conveniently. Will that be enough to just... Actually, they're smartly not letting me... Oh, there we go. If I just did that, would that topple forward enough? Maybe. Let's find out. Let's actually see if that's enough. Will that just topple forward on its own? And turn off the thingy? Yes! Wow. That is very convenient that worked. Now, I hadn't even thought about that. What if I just put the well... It's not really going at a great angle. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll go and clear this. And now comes the weird part. So... think about this. So we only have the one rotator. Rotator, but I hardly even know her. It's really not much of not much else of an angle you can work with there. So we do one of these. And hope that this just kind of lines up with what the ground is going to enable, like with the clearance here. Let's just hope. Just hope it'll work. Is that what we need? A little bit high. Is it enough? It might be enough. A lot of setup. I think we got there. That was a doozy. That was a doozy, and I feel like a bit of a dumbass. I really wasted a lot of time what I thought was just going under. And like to tickle the little anti-grav device. Whereas all we had to do was go over, drop a square on it, drop a heavy cube fella on it, and call it a day. So it wasn't a great score, but it was a sufficient score. Hey, actually, it was technically a 100%, a gentleman's 100%. I think it's doing that cool thing, that very cool thing where it doesn't load the level. I know it's saved, so it's fine. Alt F4, that is the third time? Third time or fourth time? I want to say third time I've Alt F4'd tonight. This game has a lot of achievements, by the way. Yeah, apologies if you're sensitive to the boop boop sound effect that I know is getting captured. Sometimes. So I always wait a second so we can see that just because it's so flashy. Just so flashy. So at first I was thinking, okay, well, we beat level 3. Maybe we'll just go a little bit more to Erosion, you know, just for funsies, just for, you know, for hex and shits and poops and giggles. But yeah, I mean, we might be able to beat Erosion tonight. Make some progress into combustion. So Ruin is level 6. That's the last one for which we have a challenge, a dare. Excuse me. To complete. So I was originally thinking this would be the last stream I do of this game because I was like, I don't know if I want to beat this necessarily, but I mean, we're kind of clicking along here. Let's see what else awaits us in this world before we wrap up for that. Just kind of see how far I can go before we reach our breaking point. So this is a piston. Yes. Okay, it's an anti-gravity piston. Or not, it is not an anti-gravity piston. It requires anti-gravity to do a damn thing. So there is... what's this? So this is saying there's 2 things supporting the anti-gravity? Is that what that is? It's almost like, yeah, there's 2 things we have to disable for anti-gravity to work. Except how else do you build this stuff up? Oh, we have guns though. Oh shit, okay. Because we definitely need to get the cubes up here. They can pop real good. I think the whole point, yeah. Yeah, both of these things are raised up. Okay. Well, I think the idea Yeah, wait, so we'd have to shoot that. There's only one yellow space to build off of. I almost wonder if maybe they put, yeah, we have a couple of tall fellas. Maybe we shoot this one. We have 2 cannons. We shoot that one, shoot this one. Not sure how I'm gonna get that guy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the only one that is necessary for the anti-grav thing. It's weird because if I mouse over it, it only highlights this one. But if I mouse over the other one, it also highlights that guy. Maybe it's toggling it. Maybe that's what it is. You break one, it activates. You break the other, it deactivates. Or vice versa. Maybe that's how it's gonna work. So, go ahead and... How far does that reach? Go ahead and build some tall boys. Is that gonna knock this guy over if I time it incorrectly? It does. I gotta time it real good like, real smart like. And break that one. Be real cool if I could break both of the thingies. Maybe the trick is I do one of these. We fire both. The exact same timulars. If I do it correctly, the recoils will cancel each other out. I think that's the idea. The tricky thing, though... Tricky thing is that I think the piston is a limited time offer. It's like a one-time deal here. So I almost wonder if maybe what I need to do, I need to ensure that the cubes are just kind of chilling, just ready to go at a moment's notice. Guess I could put them on top. That would weigh these things down. And move them out fairly far. I mean, I guess I could just do one of these. I don't know. It looks like a cowboy hat. It's like he's wearing a cowboy hat. I'm not so sure about this one. Let's just try it once. Because at first I was thinking this is gonna be a 2-turn challenge, but now realizing that this is a one-time offer, I think, and we can't have these attached to a connector. Break those 2 things. Oh no! Well, okay. Well, my heart was in the right place. Now, am I wrong though? Do these go back for secondsies, or is that a one-time offer? Looks like that was a one-time offer. Okay. Sure enough, my heart was in the right place there. You know what? I can just do this. I can just build onto those connectors, but then not have these be connected necessarily. Although it would behoove me to keep them at that level if at all possible. So I think what I would probably do is... I think what I would even... Let's think about this. I can't just put it there. I think what I can do is put enough extra boys. Oh wait, shit, never mind. I mean, maybe just those 2 would be enough. It feels a little bit of a waste. just wonder if I can get away without using that middle guy. Let's just try this for now. Let's just see what kind of damage we can do with just those 3. So go ahead and break those things. And is that enough? It was exactly enough. And then we turn the gravity back on. Oh, that's perfect, actually, because then it lowers everything into the kill plane. Perfect. That was very elegant. That looked really cool. That was a satisfying one. Sometimes you like cheese it by accident or on purpose, and you go, that didn't give my brain the big happy fuzzies. But sometimes one like that just goes smooth as butter, and you just go, oh yes, oh yes. Going for a ride. Going for a ride. Is it literally just going on a journey, or is it a big piston? Okay, yeah, it's... Oh, actually, this is it. Okay. So we have 8. Wow, 8 cannons. My gosh. I think the idea is we have... It's like a timing puzzle now. I think the idea is... We're building a platform. Oh, not to be clear. Wait, is there anti-gravity? I think we would have seen it if there was anti-gravity. Yeah, gravity is very much a presumed thing. Okay, so it has to be a... Yeah, it's not pushing from up here, it's pushing from down here. So once again, we might have to get into like some weird underneath camera times, but that's fine. I'm thinking I might do what I did earlier, what I was trying to do, where I'm like kind of alternating. And I'm pretty sure this whole thing is that this is not actually going to connect. In fact, I'm wondering if maybe I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. We need something connected to this piece, whether it's a heavy or a connector. I don't think it matters. So I think we're okay. I'm gonna think of it. I don't even know if we need to reach down that far, but it's fine. I think it's fine as is. We would do well to connect these. So we'll connect them. You know, I don't even know if we necessarily need 2 legs. We could maybe just do the 1. I say let's just do the 1 leg. Kind of right down the middle. Same kind of approach where we alternate. Oops. I can't imagine doing this without this kind of undercarriage view. Oops. I got that. We'll, of course, need to do an initial shooty pooty absolutely. Now, the question is, how do we line up the shots? We have 4 additional shots we need to make. The best approach I can think of... I think they're going to be about the same level. Now, can this fire past that? Yes. Although they might just fall right off if they're not, like the way that they're kind of leaning forward like that. Let's continue with what I was kind of thinking. I think 2 rows makes sense. probably enough. Yeah, maybe this is what we kind of have to do. It's a little, it's very jank. This is pretty jank. We're gonna have to like really have that timing down really well. This might take a couple attempts. We have 3 extra ones. It's for these puppies here. Is there anything I'm not considering? Guess like if those fall off, I guess I can also place that there. I'm surprised it allows that. That's crazy. This is so bizarre. Oh no. Okay. That's on me. That's on me. Think about that. Let's try that again. Try that again. Yeah, right from the get-go, that's an illegal gamer move. That's not gonna fly. No surprise there. I think what I need to do. So yeah, put more. We need to do more to attach this right from the get-go. It's like, all right, go, 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 go. Oh yeah, so we already lost a few. Ooh, it's getting stuck. It's trying to go for a ride. Trying being a very operative term. We can still do some things. Okay, what if we do this? Is that enough to take out that wall? Oh, almost. This is so jank. Oh no, it was a misfire. Oh no. Yeah, this one just fell over. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not terribly surprised. I'm not terribly surprised. We have some extra pieces that we don't need. I'm thinking, do I want to keep this here, or do I want to do more to lock this down? As now I'm starting to think the two legs approach might have been nice. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird, but in a weird fucked up way, I think we were kind of on the right path. In a weird fucked up way. It'd be so nice if we could keep these. It'd be so nice. Like sugar and spice. What if we just have a little bit more to kind of bolster this? Also, these falling off didn't do us any favors. You know what? As I think more about it, maybe that is the answer to our problems, if we just had more shots we could take. So these... Oh wait. This is gonna be a little bit weird. Oh crap. There we go. We probably don't need all these. Oh, and as a result of that, we actually have an extra heavy block to work with here. So that, you know what? Oh, look at that. That answers all of our prayers. Gives us a little bit more space down here to work with, and gives us the connector spots to make sure these guns don't fall off. I fell off plus L plus ratio plus seethe plus cope. So right from the get-go we fire. Then we say, come on, let's go for a ride. Oh, it's still a little fucky. Still a little fucky wucky. Oh, it's real weird. It's real weird. Especially now that we have full firepower right from the start. I need that sweet angle. Give me that sweet angle. Yeah, take your time. Yeah, there's no rush. There's no rush. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. It is both a curse and a blessing that it doesn't stick to that platform. God, I'm losing my shit here. The sugar and spice, yeah. Bap, 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 bap. This is ridiculous. It is slowly moving. Slowly. Come on. Eyes need to get on the money. Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes. Bam! All right. Next one up is this guy. Now's a good time to use the restroom break. If you've been holding it in, you've got a minute. You got a minute to go. Got a minute to go, because we're gonna be here for a while. Unless it starts to fall. I'm not so sure that it will. I'm like scared to look. Why is it moving this slowly? It is bizarre. It wasn't moving this slowly earlier, I don't think. Although I guess I might be just because I have so much weight. Come on. Stay on target. Stay on target. Good. All right. Two more. Two more. We're holding it down. We're holding it together. I'm pretty sure this is the boss level of this world. Pretty sure this is supposed to be a tough one. It's more of an endurance. It's more of an endurance level than it is a sprint. There we go. Uno mas. We can't find any of these other ones. Oh my god. If this gets to the end and then resets, I'm gonna cry. Because I don't know. I mean, this thing can only go so far. So we might be coming up short. I don't know where the cutoff is. It's a question too. Do I wait? Oh. Oh no. It started to go and I got scared. Yeah, because I don't know how much farther it goes. Oh my god. This is so fucking stupid. Good to know though that it does go all the way to this point. I scared myself. I scared myself because I didn't know when it was going to retract. I got in my own head. I was like, do I gamble and wait for the perfect shot or do I shoot now? It goes real far. It goes really, really far. I'm going to remove a couple things. I'm going to see if I can... Let's just see what less weight does. Or at least if there's weight at all, let's put it... Extra weight at all, let's put it on the top piece and not the bottom piece. Still really excruciating. Oh, did it just give up? Did it not fire? I mean, it fired, obviously. Oh, then it's... Okay, yeah. Then it started to go. That's bizarre. Oh, it fired before the wall could load. That's rather silly. There we go. It's bizarre how it was just kind of sitting there. Yeah, it's still real slow though. Yeah, maybe that means... I think it's just too much weight. I think it's gotta be it. It's just too much weight. So let's ease off on these two at least and see if we can just go with the force alone. Let's start moving. There we go. Oh, it's too much. That's too much force. Yeah. Okay, well. If one is... If two is too many and one is... And none is too few, we'll just put one there. Break the shit out of that thing. Still does not fill me with warm fuzzies. So when it halts. It's sort of trying. I guess it's like physicsing inside of itself. It's so bizarre. This makes me think It just occurred to me that I think I'm over engineering this. I think this little piece down here. Let's just reset. I think I'm realizing now that I've way over considered this, because I thought just based on the little icon that just this piece was moving forward. I'm now realizing that the whole bed is moving. So I've way over engineered this, or was way more concerned about this than I needed to be. So actually, we're gonna need this connector piece to fire the guns, because we do want the guns to be like kind of set in place. I think what we're gonna do is probably still take that kind of same staggering approach. Get rid of that one. Do that one first. I'm actually gonna move that up. Something like that. Something like that. Actually, yeah. Do it that way. And then I guess I'll connect them? I don't know if they need to be connected. I'm trying to find the... Gotta get this little piece in there. Kind of wiggle it in there. Okay, I guess I have to delete that first. I don't know what we really gain by connecting everything. I think if it's a thing we have to do. But it feels like a good idea. Yeah. No, it was... Yeah. That is a lot smoother. Now, it's still flopping around the place. So, yeah. So, we still need some kind of way to kind of stabilize it. Because, yeah, we're kind of back heavy. Something like that, maybe. Keep us from falling forward. So, yeah, once it starts moving, that's when things get weird. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright. So the downside, of course, it's going a lot slower. Or faster, rather, so I have to be not snappy about my timing, but honestly... Oh... That's gonna be a bit of an issue. Can I do like a cool... not quite. I was gonna say, can I do a cool like little side shot, but that's okay. It works out. It's going into the kill zone anyway. The death plane. Good enough. Good enough. And it was a technical 100% completion. Oh, that was not the boss, by the way. Gunship. This is the boss. Oh, they got a dick crusher. Always good to see one of those. Haven't seen a dick crusher that spicy since college. So, sure enough, we're gonna be doing some anti-gravity. There's gonna be a ship. Gonna have guns on it. There is another anti-gravity thing. Oh, well, okay, we could turn off the anti-gravity whether or not we want to. I think there's are there red fellas on here? I think that's what these are. I think these are destruction targets, I think. We definitely want to break. I mean, if possible, we manage to break all 4 of these. And if we just alternate pieces that we're placing down. So we got a heavy, one long heavy fella. Let's do with that first, actually. Start with the heavy boy. I'm not sure if this is like the bestest of ideas. Also, what I kind of want to do is have this leave after it shoots. Have it not stick around. But I don't think I can also... Yeah, I can't do that. Well, actually, do it. Yo, actually, no. I need to break this one so it activates the piston, and the anti-gravity is already open, so no concerns there. If we could just do one of these. Oh, except no, that gets in the way of itself. Yeah, can't do that. What I could just do, though. Maybe have that go first. And then everything else can be underneath him. So we're that way. That way we're not in the way. We do have bombs as well. In case that becomes necessary. I don't think it will be. I like place that. Let's do this. Looks like it doesn't like proximity to the cannons. Yeah, they really should be attached. They're gonna just float off without them. Guess what I could just do is, like, I'm not sure if the bombs are necessary. I think there'll be enough destruction to go around, but sure, why the hell not? Just put them on top, it's fine. I haven't even used the heavy fellas at all. I don't know if the heavy fellas will be necessary. I think they probably won't be too much, honestly. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of recoil with those cannons for sure. So away we go. Oops, I kind of forgot what I was doing. Yeah, okay, we got the right idea. Yeah, I just kind of forgot to, like, line up the shots, or to give a shit about the shots. We might have to like, adjust this a little bit. So 2 and 3, you're up first. Oh, I was supposed to detonate. There we go. So we didn't kill that one. Oh, that one actually had a target. We killed all the optional platforms. I thought this was an optional platform. So I need to detonate that a little bit sooner. We got the right idea. I think this is gonna eventually work. So 2 and 3, 4 and 5, yeah. Oh, I need to time that, but I forgot about the dick crusher. I forgot about the nut squisher. Can we get through? Can we get through? Whoop. I forget. I'm pressing all the buttons. I get so flummoxed. It's a lot to keep track of. Oh, it said it did complete it. No, I'm gonna revert. I can do that one better. I want a satisfying conclusion. That was not satisfying. That was unsatisfying. So 2 and 3. The 3. Whoops. Oh my god. Bonk. Keep going back and forth whether or not it's easier to click. I think it is maybe a little bit easier to click. Oh, right. That was my issue, yeah. Because I realize now, okay, I see what the error of my way is. I should just press the button both times at the same time. Both buttons at the same time, yeah. There we go. That was, yeah. Actually, I've still flubbed on the inputs, but that's okay. What I would have, looking back, what I should have done is I should have staggered the placements of the guns in a better way to make the timing of that less fucky. But we got the satisfying conclusion, and more importantly, got the technical 100% completion. So there we go. We got there. And of course, we got the satisfying a feeling of getting a little to pop up for the achievements. All right, so 3 worlds remain. We're clicking along here. This is a tough game, but I am feeling proud by the fact that we beat 2.5 worlds tonight. It's pretty dang good, I would say. Especially those earlier anti-gravity levels. Those last couple we had just now, the anti-gravity levels we had in this world that we just knocked out weren't quite as bad, but yeah, some of those earlier ones were really, really tricky. One of those games where this is one of these games where, like, as you get further into the game, you do unlock more things, like more tools, more things you can use, and that does make it complicated. But I think for a lot of us, there are different kinds of activities or different kinds of puzzles that are harder for others. As I think for me, the anti-grav stuff was tough, but maybe the timing puzzles with those guns or the mirrors and lasers, maybe that would be tougher for other folks. Although there were still a couple laser ones that were tricky for us too. But like, I wonder if it's one of those games where it's not like oh, there's like a clear linear progression of difficulty. It's like there's spikes, peaks and valleys and that kind of thing. Well, anyway, friends, we're wrapping it up here because it is late and I still have work in the morning, of course, so I have to be a responsible fella.